Right. So, on to this campaign, right? On to the bull's nuts, as nobody says.
Hold on. How many gifted subs to TPK the group?
Fucking 50 subs for a
one sub right now,
Jesus
and I'll
Christ.
TPK all these cunts.
50 subs to drop. Okay, can we ban this chapter, lads?
Time out. Somebody, time out.
You just see me subbing to the channel. All right, say no more, lads. I'll do it.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Oh, there we go. Fuck.
Oh God.
All right, I didn't say when I was going to TPK them, so you just have to wait for that part, okay? Oh, you just got, what would you call it? Scam, pal. No, thanks for it.
Please don't
I
report
do
it.
not know how to sub. I do not know
It was
how to
gifted
sub.
to Jenny, our player.
Yeah.
Okay, before I get into the nitty-gritty details of the new campaign and what to expect, I just want everybody to introduce themselves. Like I said, it's campaign 2. Let's just pretend like we've never streamed before. We'll start with in order. We'll start with you, Eibhear. If you want to just tell us a bit about yourself and the type of characters you've played. And what you're
I
expecting.
may need to change my name because people are having some hard times. Poor old Eibhear is a Urchinosi blacksmith. I will be handling the team's weapons and making sure they're in order. And working on the voice. I don't know where it's going.
No, I love it. Love it.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I actually do. I
Excellent.
think it's deadly.
And you played. Who did you play in the last campaign?
Oh yeah, I played Drez, the half-elf warlock rogue. There we go. Who sacrificed his life for his bro.
He's proud.
Killed his family. Killed his children.
I don't think we could leave that out, but yes.
He'll never forget.
Never forget, lads.
Never forget you.
Never forget the DM gave me that backstory.
Yeah.
And is there anything you want to say about Eibhear?
He's a sound lad.
I knew you were going to say it.
There you go, he's a sound lad. If you don't, in order to say sound of somebody's cool, like he's nice, he's a good guy, you know, he's a good fella, he's a sound lad. Alright, Altash. Are you Altash or are you all shaved? I've been waiting all week to say that joke, man.
Altash or no
So 1914, okay. 1904, remove.
Altash is an emerald. He's an emerald gem dragonborn. He's a family of. There's 5 of us. I was like, how many is there? He has 3 sons, Pyro, Dort, and Din. A white, black, and red dragonborn, and his wife Inkal, who's a golden dragonborn. He's very. You'll find it in a few minutes what he's like. But that's what he is, like kind of a little bit of a. He's not like a super family man, but you'll find him.
Would you say he's a family guy?
He's a family guy.
Is that going to be the voice you do for the entire campaign?
You should do Quagmire giggity.
Alright.
Okay, cool. We'll move on to you, Iaso.
So I don't know where to start. My new character is not like my other characters. I played Marilla and Zendaya in the last campaign. She's very different. I don't want to give too much away. Yeah, that's kind of. I had a lot to say in my head, but when it came to me, I just went blank.
A bit like your character.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a bit of a, I don't know what you call it, airhead maybe? Is that what you call
Yeah,
it?
she has a weakness for bards. She loves
Jenny
bards.
still has. I think Jenny's the only person in the group who hasn't lost a character yet.
No, I didn't.
That is true.
Yep.
And I voluntarily gave the love of my life up Marilla. Okay, to be fair.
She didn't die though. She didn't die. You haven't lost the character.
She didn't
It
die.
was like she died. And
No,
she
it's
basically
not.
died.
No, it's definitely not.
She's a. Well, we can say.
I will say, look at Tisha one in the chat. Drez didn't have a family until the DM gave it to you. That's true. You have a family
Get away.
and you killed them, right?
I just said it's like maybe the village got destroyed, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you're the wife and kids. You were murdered in front of you.
Your wife
Like
and
all-
kids lived in that village, didn't they?
My goal this campaign is to have max 2 characters. Max.
Man, you do realise this is like the grimmest, most darkest, fucking
Max.
hopeless campaign I've ever written.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to hopefully I don't
He's
go
going
through,
full tactical. He's gonna run.
Ugh.
Jess,
I'm gonna
guess
try
what?
not to.
I lied. Just to get you on stream. The man's gonna make a fucking fortune out of us, lads. Right, moving on. Are you done, Jenny? You okay with that? Iaso?
Yes, I am.
What's your second name?
Damaras.
Good woman. She kept forgetting her second name. It's good. Well done.
Yeah. I was like, is it Damascus? Is it just
If
Dracarys?
If this wasn't designed to be a grim, horrible experience, I'd give you an insight, an inspiration. Quinn, you
What?
tell us a bit about you.
Quinn, my name's Owen. I'm playing Quinn. My actual name and my character name are both really difficult to pronounce if you see them written down. I don't want to talk too much about what Quinn's like because I'd like that to come up in roleplay.
Hey,
But he's
there
the
you go.
first human D&D character I've ever played, and I've been playing for like 5 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do we
Wow.
do we need
Thank you
to
for the
change
red.
it to Quinn's secret now? Is that a Drez secret?
What do you mean?
The
I'm
man,
confused.
we have a Drez secret whenever Drez reveals a dark, horrible secret.
Oh,
You know, Quinn.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Uh,
there's layers on that one.
Fucking
Right.
like an onion.
And why don't you tell everybody what Quinn means, or do you want to keep that hidden?
Quinn is Welsh for dog. Or hound, actually.
Do you want to explain that a little bit, or do you want to let it come out in the story?
I'd rather let it come out in the story.
Cool, Abdullah. And last but not least, we have Senga.
Not the game company.
Not again.
Oh, you work for Jess.
So I'm
No,
Jess,
don't know who
also
you are.
Casual Lobster, and I will be playing Senga Arran. Dwarves are always cliche Scots, so you got one. You got a Scottish dwarf. Just you wait. I will disclaim, I will be speaking in a northeast regional dialect called Doric, and I apologize if you cannot understand me, but also sorry not sorry, because I actually have to deal with this IRL every day.
Right,
Pretty
that's
My character's just
Oh,
gonna be
shit.
like,
Oh, look, there's someone's.
Stand Doric. No, we don't, Sargon. No, we don't.
I don't know what that means. All right. Okay, cool.
I think it's we sound Doric
DMs.
too.
And a bit about myself. I'm DM Dartle. I have been DMing, GMing since mostly Grim campaign stuff since I was 13. I'm 30 now, so the math was 17 years or whatever, something like that. And I have been DMing these bunch of fucking idiots for just over a year now. Just over a
As you
year.
can see, the DM is a prick.
I am a prick.
yeah.
And I can't believe I tricked these guys into actually let me do a Grim campaign. Like, I mean, this is, especially on stream as well, this is like, you know, my dream.
And
I am...
And
Go on,
before he
go on.
just kills me.
How are work?
And me and Owen are just the only ones going to get the Grim. Yeah, look how Grim is, guys.
The worst thing-
I killed Dave and Owen for the whole
No,
campaign.
to hear the worst
Excuse
thing.
me.
What?
Look who's talking.
The worst thing I've heard
Look
he's
at
done, to be fair, is kill a puppy in a campaign.
Yeah,
So
my puppy.
I don't think
My puppy.
I did kill a puppy in a campaign. I did, yes.
I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, my
I did. I did kill a puppy. I did do that, and it was Dave's puppy. It was a halfling, and he wouldn't come out from under a cart, so the mercenary leader, the puppy against the wall.
Killed
Oh
my
my
puppy.
god.
It was completely imaginary.
Jesus.
No animals were actually harmed in the making of that session.
But my heart was broken.
Yes, it was. Yeah, and then it was, okay. So and I've done some sick shit to loads of characters. So the only people who have ever played in one of my Grim campaigns has been Eibhear and Altash. Eibhear was ripped apart by a chaos spawn in the last session.
Also shanked.
Was shanked pretty badly by ruffians on the street.
It was my own fault. I walked out by myself. in the dark streets at night.
I don't think anybody can really claim to have suffered more though than Dave. I killed his puppy. I made him drown just because he jumped in water with heavy armor, and I melted the love of his life in front of him in a pile of acid. So, and I made him choose to do
Jesus.
that too. Yeah. So this is all just building up to what this campaign's going to be like, and I have to give you all fair warning. If you're listening now, if you're watching now, from now until the point at the end of this campaign. If you're easily offended by dark, grim, horror-themed stuff, this is not the campaign for you. Sean D, 91, was also in my grim campaigns, and he'll tell you some of the stuff I've done to him too. So yeah, just fair warning, Villains of Visentria is not your stereotypical D&D campaign. It will be dark, grim, and horrible, as you will see within the first hour of this campaign how bad things are. So, a very, very quick and brief rundown. The world. I'm going to read out this intro that I wrote, okay? So, here we go. You want to make a timestamp on this, Howie? It is the year 1364. 232 years after the war animus against what turned out to be Karnoth. The world has changed beyond recognition. When Karnoth first revealed himself against those who would defy him, those watching from the darkness knew it was their time to pounce. The forgotten Denzians of below rose up and brought untold destruction upon the lands of Inneroth. Millions suffered as the deep took its dark revenge. When all seemed lost and the free people of the surface united in one suicidal last stand within the ruins of Antast, they came. Magi from beyond the borders of the known world, from lands where Mornest himself once walked. They offered salvation to the free peoples, and drove the sons and daughters of Uothwa back into their obsidian realm. The Magi, however, had not come to alleviate, but to subjugate. They were not a salvation, but more a lesser damnation. They deceived the rulers of the free peoples, luring them to the conclave of Orthos, and in one fell swoop decapitated the leadership of the last free peoples, turning them to stone pillars. With fierce and ruthless determination, they brought in the new order of Imperial Orvanis, a cruel Magrotocracy where the magic ruled the non-magic in a totalitarian, magical and pious hell. Yet there were those who even still chose hope. Imperial Orvanis failed to stop the hordes from the shattered nations of the past, fleeing into the deep, dark, dangerous feral lands, a wild and primal land filled with dangerous monsters and dark forests. Against all odds, they prospered, creating the free city of Centria, the largest city to ever exist, a metropolis of truly staggering size, holding millions of people from all different cultures. Here, people lived beneath its towering spires, absent of fear of enslavement. Here, people were truly free to make a living in a place like no other. The Citadel of 7 Cities existed as a rallying cry for those living in Imperial Orvanis, hoping to escape the brutal regime that ruled every aspect of their lives. It is not in this free city, however, that our story begins today, but rather to the north, on the borders of the Feral Lands, firmly within the brutal regime of Imperial Orvanis, in the dismal town of Kevistock. Those known as the 69th Kevistock Rippers, 69 Company, in the Territorum, have angered their Lord Mayjoy, and they now stand trial. This is their story. You all stand in a group of somewhere between 30 to 50 people. You are in rags and chained. All around you is the signs of bitter desperation, each person with a different, horribly crippling story, each person bearing the marks of the horrible, cruel regime they've lived in their whole lives. Some people are malnutrition, some people are riddled with plague, some people are wounded beyond disbelief, yet are still forced to stand there. And amongst those people are you, 5. You stand in a grand marbled building in the middle of Kevistock, known as the Hall of Judgment. Within the Hall of Judgment, those who have failed Imperial Orvanis are brought before the Lord Mayjoy. The Lord Mayjoy rules Kevastok and the Croiarchy of Kevastok with brutal and cunning intellect. In Imperial Orvanis, mages are above non-Magi. If you are born with no magic and you possess no magic, you are what's called a servile, and you do not have any rights at all within Imperial Orvanis. You belong to your Lord Mayjoy. You are cattle at best. To have failed your Lord Mayjoy is a horrible, horrible thing to have, because very few survive it, and those who do survive it generally wish they didn't. All around are 5 sets of stairs leading into the centre, where you can see 3 men standing. One is your Lord Mayjoy, Lord Mayjoy Terrell Flokar. He has a long black cloak and a hood that goes over with a red inlay on the inside, and a long grey beard with still the crumbs of his breakfast, along with stale ale. You can clearly see clumping the hairs of his beard together. He has a slightly longish but not stereotypically long staff of silver embroidered with purple running up all along it, and at the top of it is a 3-fingered claw with a purple gem in the middle of it that flashes every now and again. Even this minute amount of magic could be more than you've ever seen in your life, because magic belongs to the Magi, and they do not share it, and they rarely show what they can do. He is an old, crooked man whose back is arched with a long kind of hump, and his fingers are long, and there's hair along the back of them with kind of like long grey fingernails. He clearly dabbles in some kind of dark magic, you would guess, because he's quite pale and you can see the purple veins within his face. Beside him stands Croiarch Alabaster II. This man bears a slave tattoo on the right hand side. It is a kind of like a purple sun that goes around his right eye. He has messy hair and poor clothes. He stands there feebly holding his hat between his 2 hands, waiting for his moment. And the third man, you guys do not know. He is wearing very fine garbs. He wears a long flowing purple coat with silver embroidery going down it, and the centre is a red silk chest, sort of like a short. He has pointed red spikes coming up to form a collar, slicked back oiled hair, pale skin, and a grey goatee, completely different colour to his black oiled hair. He stands firmly like a man of the military, with his hands behind his back, nice and firm, standing. My lord, the Croiarch speaks, we have brought before you 25 serviles and 5 territorum. Who should you please to judge first? The Lord Mayjoy stands there, gently rattling his long, gnarled fingers along the purple gem, and he says, Bring forth the territorum. Let the serviles see that we hold our terrors to the high standards, and therefore suffer the worst punishments. Bring them forth, ushers forth the Croiarch. Territorum guards that you guys know by first name pick yous up. You're all chained together and bring yous along, forcing you into the centre in front of the Lord Mayjoy. When I call your name, step forward and reveal to your master what you have done. I would not advise you lie. What have yous done? The thought runs through your mind. This has been a very serious chain of unfortunate events. 2 days ago, there was a massive attack on the 69th Company of the Territorum. From bandits, brigands, and orcs and goblins, a unified attack force from the forest that wiped out most of your unit. However, your general survived, and yous were sent to rescue him from his holdout in the war tent. However, when you got there, you simply found Eibhear standing over his corpse, and you 4 standing there looking at him. This is the general that brought Eibhear to the Territorum. You guys were very confused, but Eibhear promised you faithfully he didn't do it. He walked in moments before you. You guys were quickly apprehended, and when you explained to the Inquisition what happened, they laughed, and they said there's no way brigands, bandits, goblins, or orcs could have killed the general. Yous are traitors. And you were all arrested and brought to the court in chains. Back to the courtroom. Kroyak holds the list out. Eibhear!
I'll step forward. I walked into the tent and found him dead. There's nothing else. I have my ring on my arm. I can't do magic. It wasn't me.
You are beaten across the back by a club as you're knocked to your knees. You were warned not to lie, weren't you? Confess!
I'm not lying.
Leave it, Kroyak, leave it. Move on to the next one. Liars will be liars.
Calls forward the next one. Iaso Damaras, step forward.
Step forward.
Speak your crime. Do not waste the Lord Mayjoy's time.
I really didn't do anything.
Oh,
I just walked in.
You receive right across your back again another club to knock you down. Once again, a liar. Do I have to beat one of you to death to get the truth? He walks forward and kneels right down in front of you, Iaso. And with his, even though he looks quite poor himself, his clothes still outmatch your rags you're now wearing. He puts his finger under your chin and lifts you up, head up slightly and goes,
if I were you, I'd say what they want you to say.
And he takes his hand out from under.
She kind of just looks down.
Anything?
She shakes her head.
Looks to the Lord Mayjoy, and the Lord Mayjoy.
Next.
Altash Morxan.
He walks forward and kneels while he tries to kneel. Because I don't know how he's chained.
He can kneel if he wants to, yeah. On two knees.
The only punishment that I have is walking into a room.
You can see the visible annoyance, but also a slight fear and worry appear across the Kroyak's face as he kind of looks over at the Lord Mayjoy.
You appear to be doing quite a poor job, Kroyak, of getting the truth.
Which one of you actually wishes to explain what happened? You! He points at you, Senga. Do you wish to speak it?
Aye.
Well then.
We walked into a tent, found a dead man, and now yous are trying to get us to confess and lie to summit we didn't do.
My lord, this is most irregular. I thought these had been brought through the Inquisition. The Inquisition had basically told you guys to confess, but there was no way you were ever going to. And then they look at you, take one look at you, Quinn, and they just go, they just know you won't say what they want you to say. Just know, boy, they know by your record. Lord, what shall we do? They will not confess. And then the Lord Mayjoy steps forward.
A rather desperate representation of our beloved territorium, if I ever did see one. A most foul group of noxious ne'er-do-wells, a most dissatisfying chance to prove your betters truly wasted. What shall we do with them, my friend?
And the Kroyak goes, well, and the Lord Mayjoy snaps down, not you. He slams his hand down, the staff down, creating an echo through the entire room. It's very loud. All the people behind just they gasp in fright. As he stares at the Cryarch with a very vicious look in his eyes, almost as if he wants to incinerate him.
I am talking to my fellow mage.
As he gazes over at Lord Mayjoy Vortolum. You click now who he is. He is the Lord Mayjoy of a different Cryarchy, that of Gestria. You've heard horrible stories about him.
I agree with your observations entirely. I suggest they suffer the most dire of punishments. The Serviles must understand the Empire does not tolerate failure within our beloved territorium. I agree. Take them to the Hellsteg.
As a smile comes across his face, revealing bent, yellow, horrible, rotten teeth within his mouth. Your heart's filled with dread. A fate worse than death. You know you cannot comprehend the agony that lies within your future. Few truly know. Few in Imperial Orvanis do not know the stories of the Hellsteg. The Hellsteg is built upon the ruins of an old city you guys have never... Maybe you know of it, Senga. Called Felhest. And it is the only sanctioned cult of Yelfenic worshippers in the world by a government. And it is a place of suffering. Those sent to the Hellsteg are sent for one reason. Because death isn't enough of a punishment. You cannot comprehend the agony that lies within your future as you hear those words read out. You are filled with an urge to protest and beg, so if you want to, now is the time.
But we didn't do it.
Save your weeping for the whips, Eibhear. Take them away.
The
Will anybody
territorium.
get my name right?
What is it?
Eber.
Sorry, man. Eber. I'll remember it. You guys
Oskelge, man. Oskelge.
Altash stands up to say something and
Yeah.
then turns away and walks back to the party.
I'm not even gonna lie. As you stand up and then you feel a club across the right side of your knee.
We'll pick you up, Altash.
The 104th Territorium unit is here to basically guide these entire proceedings. And these are people you would have known
Not
and,
you
and been friendly.
losers.
Eibhear, you are beaten by 5 of them till you're unconscious. I'm deadly serious. Yeah, he's like, you see 5 of them come around and they beat him with battens until Eibhear is literally on the ground unconscious. Yeah, so you worry. Because he's like quite beaten there, okay?
Yeah.
You're all,
Can I run over and kind of do what I can?
you try to, but well, if you do that, you'll probably get beaten as well. You still want to?
No.
Okay. You're all kind of grabbed roughly by the 101st, and you're brought down basically to the cells below the Hall of Judgment. Everyone everyone behind you now is in a state of panic because they would all rather receive an execution than the Hellsteg. But nonetheless, you are brought down to the cells. You're all put in the cells, shackled up by your arms, your toes barely touching the ground. And this is where you're supposed to spend the night. Now you are placed in a large, filthy cell hanging from your wrists. Rats are abound below, while the darkness breaks only when the guards walk by on one of their patrols. You are all starving and very thirsty. Some of you wonder, will you even make it to the Hellsteg? Perhaps it would be better not to. Hope filled your heart as you hear footsteps approaching, perhaps a meal or a sup of water. You stop in shock as you see Lord Mayjoy Vortolum walk through the bars of the gate as if by magic. Magic. So rare. So powerful. Have you ever even seen magic like that before, you wonder? The Lord Mayjoy stands in his impeccable robes staring at you.
How sad it is to see our lessers fall even further from grace. You all now have nothing to lose. Nothing at all. Is there anything any of you would wish to say to me?
Man, it's pretty goddamn easy for you to make fun of us when we're chained up here like this. I don't really think we should be wasting our breath.
He walks very close to you, Quinn, as you're up like this, with your arms tied up, and he takes a look. All the scars on your face, so many of them. What was this one for, I wonder? I can tell you what this one's for, and with a claw comes out of his finger as he slices the side of your face. Add that to your collection. Nothing of worth as I thought. What if I told you don't have to go to the Hellsteg? That the prospect of hellish torment and a miserable, useless death could be avoided? Would you believe me? I'll give you a choice. Back at my castle, one much superior to this hovel, I have a special place where I keep interesting people as food. He smiles, revealing 2 sharp fangs. Yes, as cattle. That could be you. You could nourish a Lord Mayjoy of Orvanis for years before your body gives out. I can assure you 3 meals a day. Good meals. Fruits, vegetables, meats. Fatten you up and sweeten your blood. It's far less torment than the Hellsteg, I assure you. Or I can leave you to your miserable fate. Who wishes to come with me? Because willing food is so much more delicious than unwilling food.
I gotta ask you something. Does this actually apply to Eibhear?
Why wouldn't it?
Well,
Yeah, does my blood not taste bad?
It could have an oaky taste.
But how? I'm sure.
Leave that to me.
Oh.
jeez, I don't know, guys. What do you think?
I'm not really thrilled by the prospect of living like a pig.
Oh, but you are one already. You already do live like one. You're cattle. Always have been. Apart from your slave days, of course, Quinn. Why not be my slave?
I'd really rather not, though. Buddy, I don't think any of us are going to take you up on your offer.
He takes his fingers up like this. And faster than you guys can see, he punches you in the ribs, Quinn, breaking 3 of your ribs. As agony courses through your body.
That was uncalled for.
You can actually see the dint in the side of your body, and he sticks his nail in, and he licks it. Unfortunately for you, I phrased a question, but it was an order. You will come to my castle in Gestria and you will be food. Good day. Good night. Oh, I do hope you make it. Especially you. Looks at you, Eibhear. Eibhear. Looks at you, Eibhear. And with that, he leaves the room. Missed it through the doors again. You guys are alone.
I don't like the way he looked at me.
Fucking shite bags, this is fucking shite! I'm fucking wanting out of here. And I'm just gonna be like, going mental, like, get me the fuck out!
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna run over to Quinn.
You can't.
We're all
You're
hanging.
You're all hanging from the
Oh,
walls.
we're all locked up.
Oh, sorry. I say, Quinn, I would heal you if I could, but I'm so sorry I can't.
Karnoth, did you do it?
I didn't do it. I walked in and he was dead.
Of course he did do it, Altash.
I know he got me into the army because I broke his sword, but I wouldn't kill him.
if you could do magic and you could do it on my ribs for me right now, I'd really appreciate it.
I can't. I just know basic medicine like bandages
Oh,
and...
no, darling. I was talking to Eibhear.
Oh, sorry.
I swear, I have no magic.
Well, it's fucked.
Senga's still like trying to like strain against her manacles and things like this. Is fucking shite.
They're good manacles. You won't be breaking them easily. I'm checked.
I can fucking see that.
Okay. Eventually, through a truly restless night, you guys do. Some of you find sleep. Quinn, the agony is too intense for you. You can barely breathe all night. You spend most of your night trying to get your toes on the ground enough just so you can breathe. It's a horrible night. Just so that people know on Twitch, I don't know if this has ever been done before, but the players don't have character sheets. They have the NPC stat blocks of a town guard. Just to let you guys know that, okay? That's how grim this campaign is. They're in the fucking character sheets.
How many? How much HP
Weirdos
did
play.
I lose then?
Don't worry about it. He did non-lethal
Oh,
damage.
imagine he died.
If he wanted to kill you, he would have killed you.
Non-lethal damage, but I'm broken as fuck.
Night comes, night passes, and you guys, next morning, the hunting force come and they load you guys into transport wagons. They tell you you're bound for Gestria, not the Hellstag. You are destined to become food for the vampire.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know if he was a vampire, just a sick fuck.
He is a vampire, yes. In Imperial Orvanis,
And a sick fuck.
being a vampire doesn't matter as long as you're part of the Magi. The following morning, you guys are loaded into open cage carts with dozens of other people from the trial. You guys have your own cart to use yourself, though. And you're set up on your road to the country of Gestria. To the county of Gestria, sorry. The Lord Mayjoy Vortolem's castle. To spend your life as cattle for this dark hunger. The journey is rough, with few stops and fewer rations. Your stomachs grumble with hunger. You drink occasionally when it rains. But you are soaked to the brim. It is a miserable travel. And sleep is distant as the chains of the cart dig into your flesh, causing painful cuts. You wonder to yourself if there was ever any other way your life could have ended in the dark, dismal Imperial Orvanis. On the third night, the Territorum make camps around your camp, yeah? So what they've done is they've put the carts on the left and they've kind of set the beds up. Their own beds, obviously not any for you. And they sit and eat in grim silence and joyless order, going about their tasks. The Terra Priests, which there are many of for Mornest, makes the rounds, giving everyone Mornest's blessing. Truly something that you feel is completely useless in this horrible landscape. The sky is well lit tonight, with Menra unclouded and full, free to illuminate the night. You hear some say that the Magisterium have predicted rain for tomorrow. Heavy rain. The Magisterium is the part of the Magi that predict the weather. And heavy rain, and several of the Territorum look back and laugh as all your cages... They look at all your cages laughing, because it's like bars on the roof. You guys will be soaked. You'll probably be dead from pneumonia by the time you get to Gestria at this rate. One of the Territorum approaches. And he has a solemn look on his face. And he walks up to you, Iaso. And he holds out a piece of bread. Here. You are one of us. We look after our own.
I look at it, does it look like normal piece of bread?
Yeah.
Okay, so I say, gee, thanks so much, and I take it. And I look at it. It looks okay?
It looks okay, yeah.
And I just kind of disguise it, like, just like he didn't give it to me.
Yeah. as you kind of go to put it down, it's almost as if you torn it, and like 3 or 4 maggots pour out of bread onto the ground, revealing the inside of the bread is completely rotten with maggots. As a territorium. Look at her face, lads! What? The food doesn't want food? You actually can't
told
believe...
you they were losers.
the laughing he just continues to laugh as you cannot believe the hatred your once fellow territorium have for you. There's just no loyalty. Everyone for themselves. Look at our faces! It's just standing there, and he looks at, for some reason, Quinn, they just seem to really not like you, and he kind of stops laughing and looks at you as you realise, Quinn, you're eyeballing them, just pure hatred, and he kind of, you got something to say? Come on, dog, you got something to say? As he gets in real close to the bars. What are you gonna do, huh? Everyone was so afraid of you. Good. 69, that got Quinn, vicious bastard. Look at you now, chained like a fucking dog. What you got to say?
Quinn just gonna just look at him, saying absolutely nothing. Just kind of like
I'm just gonna,
not smirking, but like.
I'm just gonna tap him on the leg, as in like fair play.
Just kind of say well done for keeping it calm, like. He looks at you, Senga. What's wrong with him? Oh, yeah, what's wrong with you? What happened to your face?
Like this cunt fucking speaking to us from behind the bars. Fuck off. Talking all big outside the fucking bars. Aye, morning.
Senga, please.
Iaso giggles.
That's a good thought. That is. He picks up a spear and with the butt of it, he cracks you in the face. You feel blood running down your nose. Oh, say something else.
Is that all you fucking got? Man!
He clatters you. He hits you with the butt of the spear again. This time he hits you in the jaw, leaving a bruise. And wham! He is hit by something. A massive tree log. Way not possible anything normal size through this. As it comes in, he literally explodes into a fucking cloud of blood. As you guys, blood shoots all over you.
Senga's gonna be a bit like, did I do that?
Oh my god, I am magic!
Wait, you're the magic user?
And being trained territorium guards, you know straight away, dong dong dong, the bells of the camp is under attack ring. As you guys just see, coming from the forest, a massive troll. As he brings down this massive like just trees, kind of destroying 3 fucking terrors in one go. As basically the whole camp descends into chaos, all the terrors are picking up their weapons, basically getting ready to fight the trolls. Now, bear in mind, I know we all know our character that you can't kill a troll without acid or fire, but you guys wouldn't have a fiddler's fuck about that. Maybe you, Altash, maybe you, Senga, but other than that, nobody else would. It's up to you guys if you know. Alright, let's try and switch over to scene. See how we're doing.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Battle time.
We fucked?
Yeah, I think we're fucked.
No,
It's probably better than being fed, though.
Well, look at this map. Either way, we're gonna be food.
There's the bit he does once Jess's character be like, yeah, runs in and instantly dies.
Gets killed.
Just runs in, come on, Dad! And then...
Have we lost the DM?
No. Oh, sorry.
He is shrouded in darkness.
Oh, sorry, I had to turn it off. Sorry.
We're Black
must we
Graham.
live in
We're
darkness?
Graham.
Why must we live in darkness?
Okay. Let me switch you guys over to this scene now, and I will show you guys what's going on. So basically, what happens is that once you see all the guards looking at you, guys are looking around going, "Oh fuck! Well, if we're inside this cage, these trolls are gonna fucking eat us because we're basically being handed up on the plate." They're kind of thinking there's a little bit of irony there because we're gonna be fooled anyway, you know. Until you just hear one running and then boom, something hits the cart and everything just goes black. Okay, everything.
Are we in Skyrim?
I'm going to kill you.
I love it. I love Eibhear's voice.
Yeah, same.
I like it too, a lot. I like it a lot. Oh.
I just try to say it as it is.
Alright.
Pub.
Finally, you're awake.
So,
Todd Howard.
Oh no, not the horse.
oh, the horse. Big time, the horse. So, I've got you guys set up. So, there is a cart over here. Okay. And you see where that person is dead right here? You guys were in that cage just above it, and you guys have come flying out of that cage now, okay? And... oh, Jesus, the size yet.
Iaso's huge.
Holy shit.
Quinn, here we go. Now, you are all still firmly chained together, but you are no longer chained to the cart. So that is worth noticing.
Oh god, the troll's got me.
No, it's not. So you're all chained together. But I will say, Altash, you were the force to kind of open up your eyes. Sorry, yeah, I'll fix that. I need to figure out how to do that. All I have to do is hover over. Just remind me to do it, guys, if I'm not done it right. Chat, you do the same. Altash, what you open up there is just the Terra guards. Now, but I know this is like not a lot, but as it goes, this is a long road that leads through the forest. So as it goes down, you can see for fucking as far as you can see, this battle is going all the way down. This is just your section of it, okay? And the terrorists.
So is there trolls all the way down as well?
About 20 trolls have come from the forest to attack.
Oh my god.
And there's hundreds of terrorists trying to fight them. This is just your section, okay? And the guards all have spears. They're sticking it in the trolls. You can hear them go, oh, this fucking thing died! But Altash, you look back, everyone's kind of on the ground dazed.
I try to wake as much as I can. I try to I'll kick Quinn and I'll kick Senga.
Oh god, right in the ribs.
I'm gonna wipe my eyes of all the blood that obviously splattered all over the place, and I'll try and like scoop gently around Quinn's arm to help him up. Come on, Quinn, get up.
As you're helping it up, right? This guy, he gets thrown over here. And you the troll kind of comes over to get him, and he's like, slowly his head begins to turn you away. You need to act quick, guys. What he's gonna do?
You're a boss. What the fuck are we doing?
Altash, get us out of here.
Are we running?
So on your left is deep forest, on your right is deep forest, and ahead is the road. Altash, you got to make a choice. You go right into the forest or left into the forest. The right's kind of covered by the troll, but if you make it for the left, if you make a beeline for the left forest, you will get some cover. You just don't know if there's any trolls in there or not.
Yeah, I'm going down this way.
You're gonna go that way. So basically, I'm gonna lead us in order, okay? So you come here and you kind of climb over the cart. Quinn, you are dragged along. Altash, you have to stop, and Senga, you have to both help Quinn climb over this cart because he's in too much pain.
Daryl, is there anything I can do?
You're last. You've been chained on the end of the.
Oh, okay.
On the end, and
can we just get a bit of a description of how the chain actually works? Where are we binded and how much do we have between us?
So your hands.
Could I move up to here to help?
No, you cannot. You have to stay in a straight line.
Okay.
So we're basically like a snake.
Yeah, like a snake. He's got to snake his way through, and there's there's one long chain binding your hands in front of his, and one long chain binding your feet together. So you can only move very slowly as well as you kind of shuffle.
Daryl, just let you know, B sound music's behind.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, B.
Timestamp.
We need timestamp?
Yeah, for when the music's too high, yeah.
Well, no, we can just... Well, I just did a general lower and down because it was absolutely loud as hell from Pancake.
Okay, I've just lowered it down there now. If it's still too loud, please be let me know. Thank you for that. Right, so you guys begin trying to help him over the cart. And you manage to do it. So Quinn, you kind of are feeling a little bit like a burden here because your ribs are so badly broken, it's very difficult for you to breathe.
Mm.
But even if you wanted to stay behind, that would be even worse because they'd have to drag you down.
I'm also not being gentle with Quinn.
You're you're focusing on getting everybody out there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Iaso's at the back like, Quinn, are you okay, Quinn?
Yeah, Quinn just gives her a wide-eyed look, like, "Don't fucking make noise."
Fine, we.
Right against this
Okay,
tree.
I hold on. I want to like make it clear to Jenny. Jenny, whenever I say Quine, I am talking to you.
Okay, wine. Okay,
Quine.
it's like wine. I will remember.
Okay, that's me.
There we go.
I am wine.
Okay. So as you say Quine, you just see that guard that was over there beside the troll gets slammed against this tree as his back wraps around the tree, and you just see like fucking tons of his guts explode from his mouth as he drops to the ground completely dead. And the troll,
Sick.
to your absolute relief, Iaso and Eibhear. I will get him
Eibhear,
on, I promise. Doesn't focus on you, but instead these two guards run over. This guard runs at you. Actually see this guard running ahead of you into the fucking forest, screaming, basically running away from the fight. A punishable offense by death and the Hellsteg in Imperial Orvanis. But alas, you guys prosper on, and he's head into the woods.
Well, I would have. Is your man still on the ground or in the tree?
He is on the ground.
On the ground, I would have went over to his body.
Okay.
I would have
There's
loved to
first
see if
one.
there was any keys.
Anything.
There's no
anything
keys.
metal line.
The only thing useful he has is a spear.
I'll take a spear.
Okay, you pick up a spear. You've now got a spear. You're armed. Yeah.
And then I'd run. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay. And you guys head into the forest. Okay.
On the road again.
So, although it was a split decision and it was probably the right one, in your territorium training, which involved 1 day of lectures from some sergeant who didn't know much more than you guys, you were always told one thing: stay out of the woods. Okay? The woods generally mean for the territorium is death, because everything that hates Imperial Orvanis lives in the woods, and a lot of things hate Imperial Orvanis. However, this was a decision out of necessity. It's not unknown for people to come back from the woods, but you all know full well going in that when you enter the woods, it's probably the most dangerous place you guys can be, except in the Hall of Judgments on trial. For hours, Altash leads you through the woods, desperately. Cold and darkness obscuring your vision to a terrifying short distance. Some of you might have night vision, I believe. Allowing you to see a bit better. Altash, you have night vision, don't you? No. Who's directly behind them? Yeah, so Quinn, you don't. Senga, you're the best hope of leading them, so every now and again Senga is going left, right, kind of guiding you through the woods, okay? When you joined the Territorium, your induction, you remember the words of the captain in your mind clearly as sweat pumps off your bodies, especially you, Quinn, as you struggle to breathe, as Altash leads us. You remember them standing there in the camp, pointing at a map, pointing at woods. The woods of these parts are filled with dark terrors your weak little pathetic servile minds cannot comprehend. If you enter them at night, you're dead. It is night time, by the way. If you enter them at daytime, you die. If you enter them at all, you're fucked. Our rule is you only enter the forests of Annexia if you've been ordered by a superior. Imperial Orvanis has spent 2 centuries pissing off every wild race in existence, and they all live in the fucking woods and the mountains and the places that none of us need to go. Only death is there. You can hear them in your mind clear as day. A year ago, almost to the day, the eye of all around you, you hear sounds of distant animals, or worse, howls of wolves, growls, eyes looking down from the trees, looking at you. Just don't know what they are. You've never been educated on what the world holds. The Eye of Menra hangs high in the night, offering just enough light to those on the road. But in here, you are damned. The troll that was following you, which I forgot to mention, there was a troll following you for a little bit. Oops. You've all lost by now, and likely they're on the road now digesting what's left of the captives. You cannot decide if a swift death in the woods, or maybe you can decide, is preferable to a slow death of draining in Gestria. But for now, you have escaped that fate at the very least. Still, you press on. What do you do? Eventually, however, something makes you stop, okay? Quinn, you hear it first. Something above you in the trees. But it's you, Iaso, who discovers something. On the tree next to you, you can see this long kind of oval shape just standing there. What do you want to do?
I say to the guys, there's like,
What is it?
What do you see?
I see like an oval kind of like weird like
An oval.
looking
We're
shape.
looking at shape.
I don't know what it is.
I'll look over and hear whether she's looking. Do I see him?
Have you got night vision?
I have dark vision, yes.
Dark vision. You see kind of this strange kind of grey silhouette with lines going across it.
It's probably
What
a
the
lot.
hell is that?
I
No,
go
there's
straight
something
in.
there.
Hello?
What is that?
What is it?
That's what you hear coming for it. And you quickly you quickly discover what it is. It is stuff of true nightmare. What? And you feel what is stalking you above you in. You put two to two together. Something is stalking you in the trees, and this is in front of you. Your hands, if you were to touch it, you would feel a silky, sticky substance around your wrist.
Oh no,
It's
you
thick,
fucker.
Unnatural, and without any shadow of a doubt, a very large spiderweb cocoon of the guard who ran into the forest ahead of you. What do? Do you stay here to be picked off one by one, or do you run in further at all speeds possible?
Run!
Run! Oh, yeah, run! I'm
Jumble
running like
it,
we're
jumble it,
fucking. We're
we're
scared.
I don't have weapons, run!
As we're running, I say, should we try and help him?
No!
Fuck him. He's
Okay.
part of the 101. It's fine.
Maybe it was a nice one, that's all.
They're all losers.
The only thing is, I hope he's fat so it feeds them for a while.
As you run,
Hang around to find out.
you run and run and run into the darkness. Basically at full speed, because this thing it trailed you for a bit in the trees. But you guys haven't been very lucky to have realised what it was. That guard luckily still waiting for the poison of it to affect it, just in time to give you enough warning. However, it happens suddenly. Altash, you feel the ground collapse beneath you. Literally full-on collapse. As you exhale in terror as you begin to fall into a dark chasm below. Without warning, Quinn, you are pulled in next. Senga, with fierce reflex, you try to brace your feet. As you realise you're all going to get pulled into this darkness unless you can all stop
I
falling
grab
in.
the chain as well in front of me
Am I
that's holding on to Quinn.
Attempt to stop as well?
Can I stab the ground?
No, Altash, you are like falling in, like there's nothing for you to
Yeah,
even
but
grab onto.
when I'm falling down, can I just stab the ground?
Yes, you can
Like the
attempt to that,
cliff side, the cliff
but you haven't hit the ground yet, so I'll get to you in a second.
No,
right?
the cliffs. I mean the cliffside.
Oh no, because that much of the ground is given away. It's even behind you.
Alright.
So if you have to
Okay.
turn around and unfortunately, man, you're just a fucking Territorium guard. You just wouldn't have the skill to do that. You're just a lowly servo, man. Unfortunately, Senga, you don't have enough warning, and your feet give out as you slide onto your back, and you start going down too. Quinn, you are now also falling directly in. Senga,
I couldn't
you've
do anything, I assume.
no, you're too injured, Quinn. Senga, you slide down behind them, and unfortunately, Eibhear, with only Iaso there left to help you, you both are pulled into the dark chasm below. And
Can
everything
I see as we're falling, like how far it is, or is it just too fast?
you can't see. It's completely black below, so you don't actually know. And you could be
Okay.
dead. Essentially, you could be dead.
Oh, okay.
And then you all fall and you all die. And I want to thank everybody for joining us on Villains of the Centria, the grimmest campaign there ever was. Now we're in 15
we
minutes.
have
Well done, guys.
World records. We have Guinness Book of Records watching right now.
I'll tell you what. Quinn.
It's a lot of money to waste for a joke, like. Yeah.
Quinn, you awaken first. You cannot tell how far you have fallen, but it is far. As from how bad you feel. Your right arm is broken, and blood is running out both of your ears. On top of that, you've got 3 broken ribs as well. Your left ankle also feels broke, as your foot is bent at an angle that shouldn't be possible.
Fuck.
The rest of the party, as you gaze around, looks no better. Eibhear, you having been the first to fall, have broken one of your legs and several ribs. No, you weren't the first to fall, but you were heavier than the rest, so you just hit the ground before. Yeah, so you have broken one of your legs and several of your ribs. You cough up blood as you awaken in agony, Eibhear.
It's like I was working on the forge.
One of your eyes as well is completely swollen shut and having smashed into the ground. Yeah.
That's an erosion right there.
Yeah, so you have completely shattered all the bones in your right arm and hand, and some ribs as well. Senga, you have managed not to break anything, but you have hit your abdomen quite badly. Your lungs feel punctured and breathing is true agony. But it is Altash who suffers the greatest, for he was the one that several people landed on.
Typical.
Somehow you managed to break your back, Altash.
Oh.
You cannot feel your legs and you cannot walk. The pain is excruciating and you will have to be carried, Altash.
Daryl, is there anything Iaso can do?
This is well beyond your scope of healing, and you're more concerned with your own arm.
No, that's what I mean. Is there anything I can do for myself, for others? Anything?
You could look. So essentially, a splint. But what I will say is, you are lucky. You have not fallen into a hole. You have fallen into a tunnel.
Hopefully, I'll fall into a wheelchair.
Oh, that's better.
Actually,
It's just a long hole.
maybe I should be more. If I see Altash's back, the injury I'm going to focus on the most is there anything I can do for Quinn's leg just to help him walk if it's like bent out shape? Could I do a splint for that?
You
just
could
so
pop it
these
back
probably
in.
carrying. Yeah. Yeah.
With a broken arm?
She has a broken arm, yeah, but she could probably. Who doesn't? Senga could probably pop it back in for you.
Wait, what do I have that's popping out? Because if you're popping something that shouldn't be, is it broken?
Your foot is bent in the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
So what Senga can do is go and bring it back.
I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna do that.
No.
Is there a stick
I
or
could
a stone or
assist if
something
you need.
nearby?
No.
Quinn, honestly, it will be okay, Quinn. It'll make you
No,
feel
you ain't
better.
doing that. No, you ain't
Is there a
touching
stick or a stone nearby, Daryl, that I can pick up?
There's several things on the ground that have fallen through the forest floor.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up a stick and I'm gonna just put it over to Quinn's mouth and go bite down.
No. Quinn looks at Senga and then looks at the stick and then bites it.
Iaso's gonna whisper kind of say to him, we need someone to help with Altash. We need you.
I'd say, yeah, man, if I broke my back, I am still unconscious. Like,
No, you're awake and in agony.
I'm screaming. All you hear is Altash scream.
Let's do a scream. We're all just like, oh!
I'm gonna find
Should we
another.
knock him out?
I'm gonna find another stick and shove it in Altash's mouth. Weeshed.
Okay.
I try swing for her, but I can't because I have a broken back.
Okay. After several minutes,
I'll be back.
you guys, you do whatever patchwork that you can, but all of you are in extreme pain, and you're just like, God damn it, this is even worse. This is like so much worse than what the situation is we're in.
Our chains are still all binding us together.
The chains are still binding you together, yes. So you can't leave anyone behind. Yeah.
These are some good chains.
we have a spear though, and we have. Are
the
there
spear is
rocks
completely
around
broken as Altash tried to use it to stop his. Altash, as you came down, you went, to try and dig it into the ground. The reflex and you have half a spear.
Do we have the head of the spear?
And I think, yeah. What does the head of the spear look like? Is it?
It's a shitty fuck. Eibhear, you did not make this. This was made by some shitty Terratorn Smith.
Fucking tell you, these 101 boys,
Eibhear,
they don't know their spears.
Do you think if you could get your hands on like a rock or something, you could use split apart these goddamn chains?
I need something better than a rock, I'm sadly to say.
No, I'm sorry. Let me go look around for you.
This is cast iron, so you would definitely need something along the lines of a blacksmith hammer harder than cast iron to break this. And the locks would be pickable. You know that yourself, Eibhear, because you know the schematics for making these changes. You've made tons of them. These are good quality Eibhear chains. You may have even made these yourself. You don't know.
So if I broke
your fault.
the spearhead, could I Jimmy the locks?
No.
No.
Carl, while
Worth a
they're
try.
while they're discussing this, I look at them and I say, I look to Senga and I go, Senga, I'm just wondering, do you think there might be drow down here? She asks, and
I'm gonna sit on the ground. At the
You know
edge
how
of
she
the
is
crowd.
about drow. You just started her
kinda
now.
goes, like, she doesn't ask.
My
No,
fucking biggest friend.
I'm gonna put my hands over Altash's mouth.
Yeah, she doesn't ask,
Bite down on the rock, it's fine.
she doesn't ask, like, you know, like, tactically. It's more like, you know, just inquisitively. Do you think there's drow down here?
Like the worst thing to say in a situation kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say that, Senga, when you spit on the ground, you look and you go, wait, and you kind of flick the dirt a little bit out of the way, and you kind of see that this is not stone. Well, it is stone, but it's shaped stone beneath us. Something has built this tunnel. As you kind of begin to look around, and you kind of see in the walls there are pillars. Pillars that are kind of have these strange, very strange carvings into them that mean absolutely nothing. And as you kind of look down, you see at the very end, with your dark vision, it's all become very apparent to you now, and you're nearly 100% certain this did not exist before. This wasn't there. It was a shitty tunnel ahead of you, and now it's not. And what you see is the ground leading up to this door that has kind of like two wings on it, and underneath it these kind of almost like scarab wings going across it, and the door is kind of in a strange backwards W shape without the center part, like an upside down W. Okay, and on top of it is some sort of giant shell, and in the center of it, it looks like like some sort of like rib cage going down it, and there's like tubes coming out of it. But that is the only way to go.
Is there a spine there?
That's just not a spine, no.
I take the spine from in between the ribs and I give it to Altash.
No, this is massive. This is like, honestly about 50 feet across and about 75 feet tall.
So like almost the size of a portcullis.
Something like that, yeah. But it's like this is the end of the tunnel. There's a wall there, and the doors underneath it, and then on top of it is the big shell.
And when I look the other way down the tunnel, what?
You just see a wall. It's just a wall, like you're falling into a circle, and the only way to go is this way.
And I look up the hole that we fell through. Can I see the night sky?
You can about 95 feet up.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna go, how the fuck
Hell.
do we survive this?
Right.
Help me.
Eibhear.
Help me.
See the door?
Aye. What?
You do see
When?
Eibhear.
Help me.
When did that get there?
Don't know, but we're going through it. Come on. And I go over to Altash and I try so carefully to try.
I'm gonna
and
snap
pick him
her.
up.
Oh boy, he's in this mood again. I'll put my arm in between his
I'd be in a
jaws.
mood as well if my back was broken in a million pieces.
I
give
just
him
look
the
at
stick back.
Elmer and go, I'm it.
Where's that stick?
I mean, if we're
I'd go and get
stuck
the
down
stick
here-
again and just shove it in Altash's mouth. Wished.
You manage. You're gonna need help to get Altash if you can't carry him alone.
I'll help out.
Okay. You all
I'll
kind
help
of
as well.
you all kind of pick Altash up, give him kind of like a king's chair.
It's the
Are
worst
you
position
able to
ever.
help
I know,
Oh,
Altash. It's really
yeah.
painful. You're like, ah!
And
You
Daryl, can I
idiot
just
struck
say,
me.
Daryl, can I just not say that I'm not very strong, so I'm gonna be kind of like Marilla-esque helping, like, but genuinely nicely, like, like maybe holding an arm.
She's gonna support the neck, and that's
Like you think you're helping, but you're not.
Yeah.
Well, put your back into it.
Fine, maybe go and help Quinn.
I'm like, okay, so I drop his neck and I run over to
Okay.
And I'm dead.
Altash, Altash, come on, wake up.
Altash, you do maintain consciousness.
But I'm not speaking because I'm constantly screaming.
In your mind. Okay, just over and over again.
Yeah, I'm spitting the thing out and constantly screaming. I just shattered my whole spine, guys.
Should I put my hand in his mouth to stop him screaming?
I wouldn't do that. I think that's a really bad idea.
You guys want to? What do you want to do?
Shuffle over with Altash to the door.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
If everybody else wants to.
It's a fairly long walk, so a couple of times you guys nearly collapse. But your ragtag bunch of not giving up continues on as you eventually do reach the door, but it's closed.
Okay, Eibhear, we'll put him down.
Put him down gently.
Very
Yes, I can.
gently put him down. I'm gonna make sure that Altash is going to be lying as flat. I know his back's broken, but as flat as possible, like never on his side to cause further injury.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
And I am just going to smack the door.
Okay.
Well,
I thought we all chained together.
These are.
Okay.
These are kind of in a circle in this situation. You're kind of
I'll
like.
put you right beside the door, basically.
Yeah.
We're all
So-
just kind of like shuffling in that little
Yeah.
huddle together.
Senga just goes dumb, and it just echoes throughout the whole thing as if she's hit a gong, and the door just fades away. And before you, it just literally fades away as if it was not there. And before you just see blackness and water.
Where did the
Oh, God,
door
water.
go?
So just water on the ground and then just darkness.
Just darkness, yeah.
you guys think maybe we could drink this water?
I'm
Are
goddamn
we under
I'm
Glad
I'm
Channel?
drinking the water.
Quinn just like
Is
gets
it-
down and starts shoveling the water into his mouth.
Quick!
Is there a smell? Like, is there maybe any
It's
kind
seawater.
of smell like
It's seawater.
seawater?
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Ooh.
Now his liver's gone.
How's it taste, Quinn?
Oh, it's great. It's freshest water I've ever tried. You should
And-
get yourself a mouthful.
Does seawater make sense? Like, does it make sense that we would be close to the coast?
No.
Does
If you're looking at
Eibhear-
Altash, Altash would be quiet now because he's beginning to start to cry.
Okay.
does
It's all
Eibhear
right, Altash. We'll get you out of this.
have the liver of a cat so he can actually digest seawater?
No.
No, I'm spitting out the seawater. I'm not drinking it. Like,
Why are you spitting out the water? I thought you
Yes.
said it's good.
What do you want to
just
do?
trying to get the inside of my mouth wet.
Is the water, like, after seeing Quinn touch it, is he reacting to it in a bad way, or is it literally just seawater, not
Ver-
acid in disguise?
As far as you can tell, it's just seawater. Jesus,
Starts
I'm not that
dying
bad to
now.
leave you trapped here with go. I have to walk through acid. I wish I had thought of
I'm
that.
expecting anything.
Can I?
No, my character is literally paralyzed. What do you mean?
I'm
Might I
actually
have a
going
test to see how deep it is?
How would you do that?
I would first start my hand down and see how far it goes and if I can touch the ground. If not,
Yeah, you get on the ground painfully because I think you've broken a few ribs, haven't you? And an arm.
Yeah.
Or a leg. You've
Yeah,
broken a
and a
leg. So you
leg
kind of
as
limp
well,
down
yeah.
and you kind of get down and you put your hand in. It is only about a foot deep.
oh, it's not too deep. You'd walk through it. Wait,
No, Altash, this is perfect. We can float you on the water. You'll be weightless, painless, relatively, a wee bit, not so much.
Maybe still
Sweet.
bite down on the
Talking.
stick though, just in case.
Yeah.
Just find the biggest rock and put me out of my misery.
No, it doesn't be daft. Come on.
Think of your children.
I'm gonna like
Yes,
try and
I
like,
am.
I'm actually gonna try and scoot Altash so that he is in the water, but I'm gonna get like in the water and like, you know how I don't know if anyone's ever been taught like when you're meant to rescue someone in the water, you kind of gently hold the back of their head and
unfortunately,
gently have an arm underneath.
Unfortunately, Altash is a heavy-scaled dragonborn, so the water immediately goes over his eyes. But luckily for him, his snout sticks out of water, so he can breathe through his nose. You can't see.
Say I'm cradling the back of his head.
Oh, you're cradling his head. Okay, that's fine. You're saying you cough up a ton of blood as you do that.
Altash.
on top of Altash, sure, why not? Yeah.
Oh fuck.
After drowning, oh my god.
And you should really stop drinking the water.
No, I kind of like the taste now.
You see Quinn shitting himself.
He's
not
got
drinking
sea madness.
You guys want to head in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was walking.
No, you're floated in. You have no choice, Altash.
I'm going to be like cradling you, like floating you on the water the best I can.
Yeah, so you're the last in, and the second your foot steps off that precipice into the water, the door behind you disappears and the entire room is in blackness. You're now 100% certain something magical is going on here.
Okay.
The door
Oh,
properly
what the fuck?
disappeared now.
I'm gonna try to drown myself.
No, I'm holding.
I will.
yeah.
If I see
Gotta
him
help.
trying to drown himself, I'm gonna stop.
I go over and I'm
You
like,
can't move,
Altash.
you're broken.
I'm only
Just
gonna
hold
have
my
2
hand.
characters this campaign, lads. I'm Dave.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
sorry,
first
I don't
character.
want to play fucking. I'm not gonna say. Sure.
You just kind of stand there in the water, like, you know, I suppose cracking jokes, and you just hear a rumbling voice appear around you. Who enters my domain?
Is
Is
this
that
Malifaux
clear?
magnificent?
What?
Is this Malifaux the Magnificent?
Who's Malifaux the Magnificent?
The Beholder you had in the Fort Picer mission?
Oh, no. No, it's not. No.
It sounds similar, sorry.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Is the voice clear or is it hard to make out?
It's incredibly clear and loud, as if it's coming from nowhere.
Oh, it's definitely not Quinn's stomach after the seawater.
No, it's definitely not.
Drink the seawater.
You drank it, Quinn. It's lore. I'm sorry.
Guys, this is a grim and dark campaign and you're breaking my immersion.
Immersions. Yeah,
Stop
so
laughing.
anyway,
It didn't break our spine.
it's a who enters my domain.
God's domain is this?
We're from the well, not
Altash the
down
spineless.
here. We're from up above.
we seek refuge. We're badly hurt.
God's
Kinda
domain are we
didn't.
in?
We kind
That's,
of didn't
understatement.
intend to be here.
Yeah,
That
just.
was a complete accident.
Oh, yep. What did you say, Quinn?
Oh, we didn't intend to be here. This is a complete accident.
Okay. Greeting to the damned. Welcome to the Hall of Fates. I am the Guardian. I have stood here since the cruel mother walked the land. I serve the Apex Elite. Whom do you serve?
Anyone who can fix me.
We're not
We don't
technically.
know anymore, really.
We're technically only allowed to serve more nest.
I don't know if we can anymore.
Once again, anyone who could fix me.
You just couldn't hear. You see, like almost like a tornado forming, as you kind of see standing in front of you, something in black robes. It has no hands, no feet, no face. Almost, it does look kind of like a ring wraith, but not. And it stands in front of you. It's not Vecna. No.
This is a baddie.
Vecna don't exist in this world. And it says, you have wandered into salvation. As it just kind of hovers forwards close to you.
I think that's a horrible joke.
It pushes, with unseen hands, it pushes Altash's head up under the water. And you see,
What are you
and
doing?
it lets go. And all of a sudden,
Salvation.
Altash, you feel fucking great. Your legs, you can feel your legs again.
Wait, what? I get up.
Hey, but you could walk all this time?
That's not even a
What
funny
are
joke.
you doing at Altash?
That's
I
not-
just give him the
that's
look.
not-
I just give him the look like a parent would to a child. This is what if I could walk all the time, I would have walked.
He speaks the truth. You all speak the truth. Once again, welcome to the Hall of Fates.
Do we
Who are
all
you?
submerge ourselves?
Can you fix us all?
I can.
Hold on. Who are you?
I am the Guardian. I serve
all
the
that.
Apexolate.
Well, I need to know.
I don't know what either of those. Yeah.
I kind of just bow in front of him. And what do I owe you now?
You owe me nothing.
He just kind of waves an invisible hand, and all of you guys just. You feel all your bones click back in. Jess, you feel your lungs heal. Everything just. You guys feel fucking great again. Actually, better full tummies and not dehydrated anymore.
I
Thank you.
wield great power given to me by the Apexolate.
Oh man, you'd be great for a hangover.
What is a hangover?
What's an apex select?
I don't
That's a
rightly
good question.
remember.
So you got something you don't remember.
No.
Can you not leave here?
I am the Guardian. I serve the Apexolate. That is all I know about what I am.
That's very sad.
But what do you guard? Are you guarding this pool? Are you guarding this area?
That is a question. I
Yes.
guard the fates, for they are mine to give. The world has entered a stagnation that they do not find acceptable. The Kalkaruxum cannot be stopped. It is inevitable. I
Rain
do.
is still making.
What?
I was
This
waiting.
is-
There's a lot of
This
new
is like-
things.
Sounds like he's
Because
making
I
words.
feel like he's talking like yeah, he's doing blah blah. I'm just making
Yeah.
sure Altash is not
It
like.
sounds like he's
Oh
making
my god,
words.
Kruskum. Yeah,
The Kalkaruxum.
yeah. I'm just
Aye.
wondering. I'm like on.
I do not need you to understand these primitive words I speak. I simply wish for you to fully grasp the opportunity before you.
Why
This
did your
would
voice
be-
change?
dark.
I'm just gonna wait for Iaso, because this is super important.
It's,
I need to get more wine. Fuck's sake. Fuck your monologue. I'm going to put the earrings on. Like I guess.
If anyone has any questions they'd like to ask, while we wait for Iaso
What the fuck's going on?
yeah.
in character.
This is so cool though. I'm
Oh.
loving this.
In
What is he
character.
like?
I meant.
Is all I know is the figure in robes. Is he human life?
I know you can. What's
Leave
that?
that in the podcast.
Yeah, I'm leaving all of this in. Yeah.
Jenny, we do have a Dimitri redeem we
Yeah.
need.
Can we get
Oh,
a Dimitri
yeah.
redeem?
Yeah.
Oh, Dimitri!
I'm just saying, Jenny, this is
We
like.
don't have those set up today. We're sorry, but we'll
Did you-
try our best.
Did you leave in the middle of that absolute beast of a script for a glass of white wine?
Daryl, I'm going to make a comment. Although that voice was like magnificent, I felt if I left, he'd still be on the same sentence when I came back. So
Fuck you, Jenny. Shall I speak faster for you? Then we'll just do like this.
Fucking
That
hell.
is a baller
No,
move.
but is he human? What race is he?
He has no face, no race, just literally black floating cloak.
Okay, because okay. So it's just a cloak floating.
Yeah, like it's in the shape of a body, like, you know what I mean? Like you can see where the arms are and the legs are and the head is, but it's humanoid.
I can't wait for Jenny's character to die after that.
Good.
I said it was a great voice. I just took my chances.
Happy.
And then,
And now Happy lives.
Yeah.
I think he's wearing his
is this the
headset.
walkout session?
No, to be fair,
I'm here. I'm fucking. I have.
I know. I knew he has a wireless headset. Right, I'm gonna
to
continue.
be
Right.
fair, we live in the same house, so I didn't want to be like I'm leaving for the podcast, so I won't do it again. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh,
Should we
no,
timestamp
this is
that? No,
dope.
we'll leave
Everybody
this in.
shut
We'll leave
the
it.
I
fuck up.
timestamped it.
Everybody shut the fuck up, right? Everybody shut the fuck up. Okay, session's over. You've ruined that, okay? Bye, guys. Right, the whole doesn't matter. Right, so he looks at you with faceless expression because he has no face. This dark, perverse world needs those who can change its fate. I now offer you that choice. Do you wish to hear my offer?
I'm on then.
Yeah, well, we don't have to agree to listen to the offer, do we?
You all must agree.
Oh, should
I
we
agree.
agree to it first and then hear the offer? Okay. I agree.
Well, honestly, Eibhear, we were going to be fucking food. I think we can listen to what this guy's going to say.
Fucking
go
Eibhear.
Fairness, he's done more for us than a lot of people have.
I'm on. Let's hear it then.
I think from now on, just call me Eb. It's just easier.
I will call you mortal. Guide him. Seamlessly, that's the right word. You guys are all of a sudden just surrounded in a dark room by something. But funny enough, now ain't this some shit? The fucking map's gone.
I was
Oh.
naked
The-
vampires or
Snake.
something.
But Snake, what are you doing?
The fucking map's acting the bollocks now, boys. Hang on. Okay, now. But I can kind of explain it. What's the fucking goddamn map? Where the fuck is it? This is Joe. This
By
is all.
immersion.
Shut the.
My
This
immersion.
happens, guys. Right?
Wow.
Sometimes this stuff happens. It's called performance issues, and it's common in DMs.
I think
The immersion. Oh, damn it, my name blocks it off.
what happened is Jenny took it when she walked off and just didn't come back with it.
Actually,
Destroyed the map.
God damn it, Jenny.
Maybe there's a timestamp due here.
Yes. Can we make a timestamp now?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
No, I'm going to keep this entire part in because it's really funny.
Yeah, no pressure, Daryl.
Good content.
Good content. Watch the DM panic. This never happens. I swear.
Isolate-
It's true. Psychic
Isolate
games.
DM's voice.
Isolate the. No! Don't make me louder. All right, hang on. God damn it! This is just. I planned everything and I just went wrong.
I'll say sentence
Let
as
me.
the guardian and build us 35 minutes.
Fuck you.
I'm allowed.
All right.
Should we do it? Oh, you have it. Never mind.
Okay, so this is where you guys find yourselves, okay? I'm just going to fix this on the stream, because this is kind of important.
While you're fixing that,
Lovely.
while you're fixing that, my love, your light as well.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Oh,
Okay.
the mask. Jenny, look, the cat mask.
Oh,
Is that a Puss's mask?
Oh my god, where's the cat mask?
Pussy.
Oh no.
Where's the cat mask? Am I blind?
The
I
top-
see it. I see it. Yeah.
Right.
Like a mask, one of those masquerade ball masks. Ooh.
Oh.
So
wow.
just out of blue, you guys stand. These pillars just appear around you, and on top of each of them is an item. Okay,
I know what you're rolling over.
and it speaks slowly and deliberately, Jenny.
Oh, does he fit?
Who, Jenny? What?
Each of these items will link you to a power that will eventually allow you to bring your desires to reality and place them upon the world, whether they be filled with hope or vengeance. Each of these items will awaken within you the ability to remove the fear that has long followed you through life. You must choose one to grant you this power. This is no deal, simply a gift. Sometimes, to change the stillness of a pond, one must simply cast within a pebble. If there is one item that more than one of you wish, simply touch it together, and you both shall absorb it.
Oh.
You may take the other items with you, and bestow upon those that you deem worthy, or simply absorb those too when you wish to gain their power. Be warned, however, that every soul has its limit. The items have a will of their own, and will try to get you to choose them. Choose carefully, for once absorbed, it cannot be undone.
And he begins to point them. And he points at the loop. I don't know if you guys can see that on the stream. Is the loop?
No, not on the stream.
It's a bit off for the stream, I think. I'm can see
The
it in roll
stream
20.
is missing the loot and the black thing on the
Oh, you
bottom.
might need to zoom out then, Daryl, in roll 20.
I can do that. Not to bother. There we go.
There, the flu.
Yeah.
So he points to the loop. And you just see the loop kind of lights up.
I can give you power to turn the beauty of art within to power like no other, to win the hearts of millions and the minds of all, to inspire your comrades to fight harder and win any war. Also, I can do magic.
FYI.
That's the Pillar of the Weaver.
The Pillar of the Knower.
He points to the book, the bound tome.
I can imbue within you the language of dragons, to read and understand the very fabric of magic. Magic's true power lies within its versatility, and you will learn more than any other, for knowledge is power.
Then the next one lights up that has the kind of plant on it.
The Pillar of the Shaman. I can make you one with the world's most beautiful, powerful, and abundant magic. That of nature. Change your form to suit your mood and see the world grow beneath your ever-watchful gaze.
Then to the staff.
The Pillar of the Magi. I can unlock within you the true nature of your greatest, the magic within your blood. You need not work to understand this, simply to harness this magnificent power. Goes over then to the very top, which is like a holy book. Looks like a book of Mornest or something, but not dedicated to any god to use though. I can truly protect you, for I am the pillar of the priest. I can connect you to your god, and use your most powerful fate and beliefs to channel your god's will upon this world. You are the unerring word. Be warned, however. Should your fate dwindle, so too shall your power. Then to the axe, the pillar of the wild one. I can teach you to untether the rage that drives you ever onwards and weaponize it in glorious battle. Shrug off wounds that would kill a normal man and stand toe to toe with unending bravery. Then onto the cat mask, the pillar of the shadow. There are many paths one can take, and I shall not push my own. Be one with the shadows or not, I do not care. The next is the mask, the kind of demon mask, the pillar of the bargained. I can teach you to be far beyond the others. I can teach you the power of a true bargain. Reach those beyond this world, and offer your servitude for unending glorious power. Nothing is free like those other fools believe. Bargain with the pillar of bargains. Goes on then to the hammer, the pillar of the creator. I can give you the knowledge to create. Build magnificent creations made of all manner of materials. Solve a problem by simply making a solution. Genius is true value. Need a drink. Then the pillar literally has this kind of red gem on it. It's like spiky and looks evil. The pillar of the Hemocrafter. Within your blood lies weakness. The weakness of the untainted. You cannot destroy evil unless you make your body into a weapon made of evil. Your mind is your own, but your blood is vengeance. Then it goes down to the scroll, the pillar of the wise one. Magic is unpredictable, but through all of us flow energy. I can give you the means to use this energy, to become wise and turn your body into a weapon better than any sword. The laws of the world bend to they who master key. Then it goes down to the sword, the pillar of the warrior. I can give you the ability to become the greatest and most focused in battle. There are many ways I can manifest within you, but with my part, you remain the most unchanged. Be you, but a better you. Then below it, the pillar of the crusader. Fate is everything, and it must be defended. A priest may preach, but you shall fight. Your god will be everything to you, and when they are ready to accept you, they will take your oath. Power is meaningless when the gods are everything. Then right underneath it is like a chain. The pillar. Yeah, oh, sorry, the chain was the pillar of the crusader. Then the last one is a solid gold raven statue. Or crow statue, sorry. Something like that, some kind of board. The pillar of the landwalker. The beauty of the world lies in the land, that it must be defended. Only those who truly give themselves to its defense can stand amongst those who call themselves rangers of nature. You must all make a choice. After you have made it, your lives will never be the same again. You will be truly free.
I take all.
So to explain it, if you touch it, it will be absorbed into you. If you touch it before somebody else,
Oh, sorry, go on.
if you touch it before somebody else gets a chance to touch it, you get it. They don't. We will cover multi-classing down the line. It is still possible. Whatever you don't pick will be gifted to you to gift to someone you deem worthy.
Senga's going to walk over to the pillar of the cat mask, but she's not going to touch it until someone else maybe approaches it at the same time.
I'm walking over alongside. Quinn is walking over alongside Senga, but he is not walking towards the cat mask. He is walking to the demon mask beside it.
Eibhear is gonna walk over to the hammer and be like, I'm going for the hammer. Anybody else?
I genuinely didn't plan for those to be beside each other. It's mad.
All just standing in a line.
I'm so tiny.
Right, I'm gonna touch mine when you touch yours. Do either of you two want either of these? Any of these?
I walk over to the kind of the pamphlet in the top left.
She tracked.
The holy book.
The holy book.
The old pamphlet.
The old pamphlet.
I'm disgusted he didn't give the cat that one. I just love the little mask.
What about you, Altash?
Altash has to walk to the lute and then to the book. And then to the flower thing. Then go straight across.
Does he just touch it or does he wait?
What's this one called again?
The pillar of the fighter. Well, the warrior, but it's the fighter.
Yeah, I just grab it.
Altash doesn't wait for you guys, he just grabs it. And you kind of see light erupts from his eyes and you see Altash drop to the ground screaming. Ah! Then it just stops and Altash, you feel no different.
Are you okay?
Yeah, right?
Do I stop the
He
sword?
can't hear us.
No, the sword disappears, it's absorbed into you.
I feel no different.
You will.
Shall we touch ours?
Let's go for it. And do we all do it at the same time? We all do it at the same time?
I'll do it at the same time.
Yeah, we all do it at the same time.
I kind of want to walk over to the blood and top bar.
Okay, so you guys all... do you do the same, Iaso? Yeah? You guys all lay your hands on them, and then you feel exactly what Altash felt. You just feel something. It's almost as if your organs want to burst out of your body for a split second. And then you just kind of... and then the items are gone. And you feel normal.
That was a whole
That
lot of
was
nothing.
strange.
I think I guessed them all because I wrote it all down as we were going. But there's one that's tripping me up.
Which is?
Which one?
The bound tome.
That's a
that's
wizard,
obvious.
isn't
Yeah, it was wizard.
Wizard. Knowledge is
See,
there.
I thought wizard was the staff.
Staff is sorcerer.
No, yeah, stuff sorcerer because you could just use it.
Okay, then what's the scroll?
Scroll is monk.
Scroll, monk.
Oh, fuck, of course. Yeah.
Wisdom, blood, magic. Well, the other one is blood hunter, top corner, top right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought the crystal
Yeah,
was.
I got all the other ones. It was just like those. I was like,
The fuck?
Um,
I
do
thought
wanna
the
grab
crystal
the
was.
I do want to grab this one.
the red crystal is Blood Hunter.
Yeah, I want to grab.
Now, I just want to explain to you guys that these are not classes, these are powers. So, like, although, for example, Iaso's picked up the Holy Book, that does not make her a cleric. It just means that she is now connected enough to her god to use certain powers, eventually. Okay? Everything goes black, and you guys are back in front of the Guardian. And you, Dave, as you're walking towards the red thing, I don't know if you're about to touch it or not, but it literally, it's all just gone.
A pure grade.
And then you just see the shadow goes, "You are my pebble. Change the world."
It does not matter how, just that you change it. My task is finally complete. Many have walked through these halls, all tainted by who they serve, not who they are. But you are truly free. Across the lands to the south, where the lands are feral, have no doubt. Yet here the ever-snow holds no sway. Here one need not fear the Magi's way. To the spires of never-dying light, where one may rise without birthright, where a voice can freely sing and shout, across the lands to the ever-free south. You guys know this? This is a song sang in secret in Imperial Orvanis. It represents what people call the Freedom Trail. There is a very unknown thing called the Railroad that brings people from Imperial Orvanis to the south into the Feral Lands. It's a very fucking dangerous journey that not many people survive, but if you do, apparently you reach something called Visentria, a massive city of freedom. When you awaken, you will be free. And you see how you can't see his hand, but you see, guys, something floats in front of us. You just see this kind of ring forms. It's a bracelet. And then you see all the items you didn't pick appear as little charms. And they go onto the bracelet. Who shall take it? For you can create your own pebbles.
I'm grabbing.
I'm going to put my hand out to stop Altash from grabbing it. I think Senga should take it.
Yeah, definitely not. And then I go to grab it.
If nobody is going to stop me, Dave can have it.
Quinn, let him take it.
You
Please, Altash, though, don't use them. Don't use them all.
And don't sell them.
I don't plan to use them at all.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were going for a second one.
I just want to see I don't know what are they? It's just very curiosity.
The shadow speaks once more. You will be free. May you be what we need. We will not meet again. Be free. As you can't explain it. 1 minute you're there, the next minute you guys are in a field retching your guts up, puking from being cast across all these colours.
Oh god, it still tastes like salt water.
What was that?
Is everybody still in one piece? Are you sure it wasn't just a collective hallucination from pain?
What if I know?
That would be awesome, but
Quinn, there's no way we could hallucinate together.
Eibhear is standing facing you guys. You guys are all facing Eibhear, and Eibhear is just like speechless, looking at something behind us. Eibhear, you are just taking a gasp by this.
What? Huh?
What are you looking at?
What do I see? Oh damn!
In the distance, you see the largest light you have ever seen. This green glow across the sky, and underneath it, you see what can only be Visentria, the city. It's massive. Like, long have you heard tales of the free city of the south, larger than any that has ever existed, with stories of green magical lights and walking machines. But to see it is breathtaking. Massive buildings 10 stories tall from the ground. You're guessing. Larger than anything you've ever seen made by a mortal. Green neon lights shine with writing on them, while some sort of long, mechanical serpent-like thing winds along a track around the city. Floating above it are these strange oval-shaped balloons, with what look like wheels on the back. But what truly takes your breath away is the size of the city. One could walk for days in the city and never see the same thing twice. You cannot even comprehend how large the population must be. It must be it must contain the same population as the entire hierarchy of Kevistock in one city, or maybe even Imperial Orvanis. You now know why Imperial Orvanis has always forbid you from speaking about this city. It's magnificent. The tales are true, its people are free from what you can see. Freedom. Freedom, lads. Such a strange concept for somebody who has lived in the darkness of Imperial Orvanis for so long. While you gaze at the city in complete awestruck silence, you find yourself acutely aware of your injuries once again, or, more precisely, the lack thereof. In fact, beyond not feeling injury, beyond feeling normal, you feel this something awaken inside you. You can't describe it. It's like a fire in your soul, like destiny itself has just poked you. One little time in the chest, awakening in something inside of you, a sense of liberation, a sense of freedom, a sense of I'm home. This is where I'm supposed to be. Fate has chosen me to be here. I have no idea why. I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you one thing. You feel it inside you. There's nothing that can hold you back. You feel like you have the eye of the tiger. I will say, tiger. Altash looks different in his rags. He is ripped now, muscly. Quinn too. Quinn too. Eibhear, when you Altash, you feel like you could run a mile. You feel like you could punch someone right through the chest. You feel so strong. The muscles, you've never seen them before in you. They're absolutely colossal. And your bracelet is gone. It's on the ground in front of you. How do you act in this situation?
I say in Quinn's head.
And you don't know how you can do this, by the way. You just can do it.
I say to him, do you feel the same?
Quinn, you're like, what the fuck?
At the shock of, I'm assuming some of our powers are awake. At the shock of hearing him speak in my head, I teleport backwards 30 feet.
Yeah, just like what the fuck? You just see Quinn literally teleport 20 feet back. Quinn, you're like...
I only asked you a question.
You didn't say anything. What's going on?
I heard you speaking. How the hell did I get over here?
Yeah, can we just talk about what?
Eibhear, you guys back at the city, and you cannot explain it, but you feel when you look at one of these towers, you feel like you can, in your mind, piece together how every part of this tower is made. When you see this strange serpentine train going around, you quickly deduce that there's some sort of power source in front of it dragging it. You can see every screw as it fits all in. You can see it's like inside your mind, it's like you can see how things are built. Like when you look at a hammer, you can see the part where the joints are weak when they're welded together. But this goes so far beyond that. You could now look at something way more technical and like a cart and know where every nail is. You just feel this intense. It's almost overwhelming your mind that you go. You guys can just see inside Eibhear's eyes. Eibhear's eyes are now glowing.
I'm seeing so much. Do you know 440 steel is really good?
Iaso, you are slightly more terrified because your vision is perfectly fine. but something feels different in you. And you feel this deep, dark feeling inside you that your eyes, they're a distraction. But when you gaze up at the sky and you see Menre, the full moon, just feel this energy inside you, this connection to Mainella Apello that you've never had before. And you just feel completely at peace in your soul of souls. And Senga, you feel this unbelievable, dexterous kind of freedom to your body. You're an old dwarf, not old, but you're a middle-aged dwarf, and you are beginning to worry that your joints are creaking a little bit. Down, no more. You feel fit as a fiddle, like you could do a backflip.
I do one right then and there. I do like the jog on the spot and then.
Yeah. You do a backflip, and Iaso, out thing, you just kind of see, you guys just kind of see swirling around Iaso's hand, this kind of light, just around her fingers for a split second. It fades away. And you go, and Senga is just like after doing this backflip. Quinn's just teleported. Iaso's just done this light thing with her fingers. Eibhear's just explained he can see things, and Altash is like, he says he's asked Quinn a question, but nobody has heard him ask the question.
How did you do that? How did you speak in my goddamn mind?
Let's just talk about how you
speaking
disappeared.
in your goddamn mind, and I mimic Quinn's exact voice.
What? You can do impersonations?
That is all.
Well, I think so, and I mimic Eibhear.
It's all relax for a second.
I am relaxed. And I mimic Altash.
Okay, it's a bit annoying.
That's fucking bra. That's what that is. That's bra.
Yeah, whatever that means. Are we all okay though?
Wait, hang on, I'm struggling to understand what Senga's saying. Dara like cast Copperhead languages.
You kind of just instinctively put your hand out, and all of a sudden, you've never heard Senga's voice sound to this to you. Well, I do believe this is quite an inquisitive night, I must say.
This is most curious.
I don't like that. Stop doing that. You're talking weird. You're talking funny. No, but you're not. I know you're not doing anything, but like, you're talking all funny.
I'm specking how I always spec.
Yeah, I get it. You're elucidating how you normally elucidate, but
What's wrong with you?
How far do you think we are from? I was going to say home, but there.
Well, we're at the Free City. That's very far.
That must be Visentria, surely.
Altash was going to walk off for a second into the trays.
Okay, you do that.
I'm trying to look back from where you came from. Kind of.
I'm gonna start doing like cartwheels and handstands and all sorts of mad shit.
I've used up my 2 spell slots. I have another thing. I go invisible.
Where do you go?
You think he's teleported again? Is my camera uploaded?
I tap Eibhear on the shoulder. I'm still not there.
Did anybody else feel that? Felt like someone was tapped on my shoulder.
I go over and I do it to Iaso.
I look around, kind of confused.
And I do it to Senga.
And as he does that, can I quickly grab his wrist?
Dex check.
Everybody just roll me a quick perception check.
No.
Jesus. Our first roll of the campaign!
Oh, what I have -1 too.
12.
Natural 1.
No, Jenny!
10.
Well, what a way to start this
It's all
session.
going
Let's see.
so well for me.
Oh, you're not the only one. Natural one as well.
Oh my God.
Well, this is a good start to the campaign.
Yeah, this
You
is
see
great.
nothing.
So
I
what
go
did you all roll?
blind for a second.
Well,
I got a 10.
10, 12, 1, 1. Okay. Sorry, Altash, you didn't need to roll it. My apologies. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. Continue.
Oh shit.
And
That's
I
never a
have
good sign.
grabbed Quinn's wrist as he's going to tap my shoulder.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, okay. Not a dex check?
No, you have to force of if he's invisible, you've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See
Okay.
him.
Yeah, I'm
I
invisible.
could hear him. 21.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Now roll a sleight of hand check.
What is it?
Oh, okay. 16.
Arguably, that would be with disadvantage because I'm invisible.
Nah, it's not. She puts as you go to put your hand on her shoulder. So you don't know how, man. Like this is not like possible that she could have to do this, but she goes, just grabs your hand without even looking at you. Well,
Hell. I come out of invisibility. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Nothing gets past me, boy.
So what else can we do? What else can we do now?
Is this magic? Is this what magic is?
Oh God, when we're using it for
It-
frivolous bullshit.
But we're not meant to use magic.
I'm gonna walk over to Iaso. Quinn, how are you feeling?
Yasa's gonna be a bit like feel a bit strange. She's just gonna be like, I think I'm okay. She's feeling a bit disorientated, like a lot is going on. Kind of like she's trying to get her bearings. So she's like, yeah, I feel it. I feel pretty good, but I don't know. I just feel a bit, and you can kind of see her kind of blinking a lot, and she's just like, I don't know. I just feel a bit.
Do I notice anything
Strange.
physically different about her?
Her eyes are different colours. That's something now, isn't it? Or is that something that from before? Yeah. So.
Well, that was before.
Okay. No, you don't really notice anything different about Iaso. She just seems way more calm.
As long as you're feeling fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over for Altash. Is he still just standing over at the edge of the forest?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, just looking into the woods.
Gonna walk over.
Will I hear her approaching?
That's the thing, will you? Roll me a perception check, Altash.
I wouldn't
She-
do it stealthily.
You walk. It's unnatural. Like you walk naturally, stealth, like quietly.
Okay.
16.
Full stealth all the time.
Yeah. Just roll me a stealth check, will you, just real quick.
16.
You hear her coming.
Ooh.
You just hear in your mind. Just give me 2 seconds.
Alright. I turn around and walk back. Just didn't he do anything daft?
Does who?
That
Oh, you're saying. I thought you said does Jenny do it and that? Did that? Okay, yeah, cool.
and then he turns around and he kind of just rubs his 2 eyes and he walks towards the party.
As you kind of look back, you guys just see Quinn as his eyes go completely black, and he's just literally standing there. And Quinn, you are just in this realm of swirling blackness.
You had your taste of power. Now make your bargain to me.
Who's me?
I am he who is an it who worships they who has dogged you forever. I am the angel of death.
Yeah, it's good to have you on my side. You got
You-
your Bard.
will be my hand in this world. You will kill who I tell you to kill. And you will give me your soul. And when you die, you will join me in the Dark Realm. For I am Hethrek, son of Arthak. And my will is greater than the god of death.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, the way I see it, there's a lot of people who are going to need to be killed. And if some of the ones I kill along the way are yours, ones you want me to get rid of, I ain't got a problem with that.
Good. Good. Tell me, when power was so easily available, at no cost, why did you choose your bargain? We debated, me and the others who should claim your soul. The Archfey, the Elder One, many others. It was agreed. You are my morsel. Why give yourself in servitude when you could have been free?
Because nothing's free.
Wisdom. This will hold you back. I will speak to you again. Remember what I said. Morsel.
Quinn just flies back. Quinn, I need you to make me an insanity check.
Oh,
Wisdom
shit.
save and throw.
First one up
So
the campaign.
I can't watch it. I have to pee while he's doing this because I just.
We'll take a pee break after this.
I used the clockwork dice.
Insanity check.
Why did I use the clockwork dice? I got an 8.
Alright, you failed your insanity check, okay? So I need to tell me, what is your charisma?
My charisma is 18.
What is your intelligence?
My intelligence is 14.
Ooh.
And what is your
Oh,
wisdom?
12.
What are all those added up together?
18 plus 12 is...
42.
it's 44.
44.
Roll me a d6. Your sanity score is currently 44.
Mm-hmm. So, D6. I gotta change these dice because these are fucking ugly. I got a 1.
Okay, so your sanity score is now 43.
Cool.
Alright, so you guys are all going to stand there, yes, and Quinn is just like on the ground, right? We're going to take a pee break, and we're going to come back shortly, okay?
Cool.
Be right back, guys.
We're gone for a pish.
Gone for a pash.
just rubbing off on it, isn't it?
When was that?
Yeah. It's like molasses off the tongue.
It's got a lot of molasses just kind of spilling out of your mouth.
Jerry Lee in Modern Family where Lily goes, y'all fighting? That's what Senga needs to say. Y'all fighting?
I just want to take a quick moment to give you guys a salute. A point of Guinness here for the new campaign.
Oh,
Just want to say cheers to all of you who have come to join us in the beginning. And
Cheers.
hopefully you guys will all be with us in the end. And hopefully there'll be some more guys with us in the end too.
And hopefully our characters will be here.
Yeah, true. Shanks Altaretta to you, buddy. And to you, B, and Tijoan, and Clock, especially the Jolly man. The fucking layout's fantastic, man. You're a sexy son of a bitch.
Oh, and the Mal as well.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah, and the Mal if he's still there.
And
And the Mal.
Legends. J.
Everybody.
Slange.
And
You
there's
get a
one
slancher.
for
You get a slancher.
and
Everybody
you
gets a
slancher.
Okay. So, you guys are standing in a field. In the distance, you can see the massive metropolis of Visentria. There's the moon of Menrit is high in the sky, and the sky is littered clearly with the stars of Azarak.
How are you doing? How are you doing, Altash? You doing okay?
I don't want to think about it at the moment. There's more pressing, and he looks at you. There's more pressing things at hand. What the fuck was that?
Oh,
Yes. Oh, your eyes going black and you floating there.
I guess I made a deal.
Deal.
He goes off and grabs about it. What do you mean you made a deal?
We already made a deal. No?
You guys did see him go to the Pillar of Bargains. And, you guys didn't make a deal ever. These are gifted it.
Oh, okay.
What deal did you make?
I got power now. I take a few players off the board.
And
Then I cash my chips later on.
for what? I
Oh,
start
no.
I start not grabbing.
Oh.
You do what?
Grabs him.
No, I did grab him first when I go, and then I'm letting him go now. Like I'm kind of.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, it don't concern you. It's my life.
Don't concern me.
We've been fighting
I'm
for
pretty-
you.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we're all in this together. And
Yeah,
unlike
we are
you,
all in
Quinn,
this together. But
unlike you, Quinn, I've left something behind.
well, you didn't exactly get a choice to leave it behind.
Oh yes, I could. I could have said Eibhear killed your man, and I would have got off scot-free.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Yeah, so kind of comes over and she's
Didn't
like,
kill.
guys, come on, we're all
It's
friends
called
here.
lying,
And she
Grant.
blinks like madly. She's like, come on, we're after going through something absolutely crazy together, and we should all like be working together now to figure out what's going on. And as she's saying this, she's like, not hurt. Her eyes aren't hurting her, but she's definitely like darting back and forth.
Those crazy eyes. Those swazy eyes.
Yeah, crazy
Oh,
Swayze
crazy
eyes.
eyes.
Like, what's his name?
Lit-
Super Schemy and Mr. Dance.
Yeah.
Little one, have you eaten something?
No. I actually. She looks up at the moon. I actually feel pretty good. It's just, I don't know. It's just.
Well, you're not acting normal, my darling.
Have had any
I don't know.
mushrooms, have you?
No, and she kind of rubs her eye, and she's like, "No, I think it's just. It must be what's after happening."
You remember the last time you ate suspicious
come
mushrooms?
here. I literally grab her by the neck, like a daddy figure, just open her eyeball. What is wrong with your eye? What's in it?
She's like, maybe I need something to take the edge off. She takes out what?
Dilated as fuck, what?
She's like, she's just kind of like, no, I think it's just what's after happening.
Senga, come here. What is wrong with this one?
And she's fine. Leave her alone.
She's getting a bit panicky with everyone looking at her, like, thing in her eyes. So she actually looks up at the sky and she looks at the moon, and her eyes stop twitching. And she's like, "No, it's fine.
You're giving her a complex. Stop it."
Okay, well, she's okay.
Alright, she's fine. Sure, you're fine, Quinn.
Yeah, and I look at them and I go, I kind of feel a bit. I feel really good, but I don't really know what this light is. I can't teleport, and I
Seems
don't know.
like our choices have actually mattered.
Yeah.
Crazy. Quinn, you went to the Pillar of Bargaining, and you made a deal.
Pillar of Bargaining, I made a deal.
Senga, can I throw you off the cliff and see if you have 9 lives? I'm joking.
Go on. Be fun.
I'm joking. But you are very...
You want to do that?
No!
You look very more... How do I say this without being rude? Agile.
I feel
You
it.
look. Sorry, just imagine you look bendy.
Oh, such a horrible thing.
I put my legs behind my head. Yeah. No, I don't.
What the fuck? Senga having the great times.
What the fuck?
I've never had... I've never had muscles like this in my life. So this is kind of strange for myself.
And I know how to make so much.
And your eyes are fucking
Some of the
glowing.
dwarfs I used to know.
Why, my eyes are glowing.
Yes, granted. Like, I kind of put my hand up to his face so you can see, like, the reflection of the light up on my hand.
They are glowing. What the hell?
So it seems like,
Actually, is my arms glowing as well? Actually,
No.
The runes-
The runes are not glowing. No, they will glow when you just know instinctively. They will grow. They will glow when you create, and your eyes no longer glow now. They seem to glow when you're tearing something apart in your mind.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like when you look at Altash, there's nothing really there. You do see in the distance, you see an overturned cart from 100 years ago or something like that. And your eyes light up when you begin looking and seeing like the screws and where the vines of the forest have claimed certain parts of it, stuff like that.
And
It's
then your
missing
brain puts
50 nails. I don't like it.
well, before we go further in, I do think we need to... And he looks at the uniform.
No, you guys aren't in those uniforms. You guys are in rags.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're not in those uniforms.
Oh, it looks like we have completely changed, which is good. Well, Rippers, let us go to our new home. Huh?
I'm guessing there's nowhere else we can go, can we?
Yeah, something's just occurred to me that we've got no money.
Quinn, we never
didn't
really
have
had
any money before.
No, yes.
Yeah,
You
but
had money?
at least we had somewhere to sleep.
Quinn, have you ever been
Aye,
free?
the flare.
Maybe we could like
Not
do
really, no.
Maybe we could like do odd jobs in the town.
I was free for a
There's
while,
money?
Quinn.
I can work at the forge. They usually need hands.
People usually pay for mundane things. Don't worry, we will get the money.
They're gonna think it a wee bit strange. 5 weirdos walking about in rags.
And what happens if we're the
Will
normal
they
ones?
though? I don't know. Does anyone know much about Visentria? I'm looking forward to going there, but like, I don't really know what to expect.
All I know is somehow they have a train. And
I
there's
just hope they're not-
555 bolts in it. And I don't know why.
Train. How do you know what that word means?
5,000.
Oh, sorry. There's some kind of vehicle that moves on rails. I don't know what it is.
It's not what vehicle is.
How's it got
But
there?
I just know it has 555 bolts. Don't ask me why.
Oh my god! And can you see the people on this moving vehicle?
No. I
Oh,
just see the
will.
bolts.
You guys have no idea what he's talking about. We're like, what the fuck is a bolt?
Yeah.
I'm going to roll insanity.
Oh,
Just
I will say, Quinn, what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 14.
Yeah, you can now read.
Weird thing, Daryl. I can read everything.
You took that spell. Oh, I know what you took.
Yeah. You, like when you look at its signs, you can see what they say and all. And so you can read too.
What?
And I do. If would I be wrong in saying that Altash has tried to teach Iaso several times?
I tried to teach Quinn how to read.
And Iaso, and it just couldn't be done.
Well, Quinn was impossible.
Yeah, it's just no patience.
No patience whatsoever. And Iaso, I'll try to learn how to read.
But was Iaso easy to teach?
No. Too Scarbrand.
Go look, a butterfly.
I before E, except after.
Yeah.
Oh, a butterfly.
She's great potential, just never really pushed herself to it.
No, man. I think we can all agree. Like, Jenny, would I be fair to say you guys all know Iaso's an absolute airhead?
Yeah.
She's an absolute airhead.
Yeah.
What's an airhead?
So I wouldn't say great potential, Altash.
Well, she could have potential if she wasn't such a airhead.
Well, no, she's not stupid.
The lights are on, but nobody's in.
She's a
Well,
dick.
that's making you out to be so
Yeah.
stupid. Yeah, okay, so she's absolutely just a dope, like. She doesn't know anything, like. What
She's a bit
color
dopey.
is this?
She's a bit dopey. Leave it at that. What do you guys want to do? You guys are actually, this is the first time in as long as you can remember, in recent memory, where you guys have had no orders. Every fucking...
Get that conflict thing ready. Here we go.
Oh,
making
shit.
a decision.
Oh, we've already had conflict.
Yeah, Altash wanted just to kill him when you wouldn't.
I would have.
True.
Okay, Altash, I'll drown you now.
We'll make it quick.
Are we correct in saying Altash is taller now as well? Or is he the same height that he was before?
Well, I'm always 7'2", so.
Jesus.
Did not know that.
Yes, I was like, come on, guys, it might actually be a little bit of fun. And she starts actually walking towards Visentria.
For once, I have to agree with her.
On. It'll be fun. Quinn, you coming?
Quinn, we can talk about your dealings later. You stupid boy.
Ah, come on,
Suppose we're going.
Eibhear. Just let's go.
You ate my dad.
I know.
Oh shit.
I let him.
I muttered that. You didn't hear me.
I'm right beside you. How can I not hear?
I want to go into my room, listen to some of The Cure.
As Iaso turns around and sees Altash and Quinn still talking, she knows there was a bit of tension. She's like, Altash, Quinn, come on. Like, as in, like,
Okay. Come on, Granite, let's go.
I'm following now. Let's go. I want to find out what that is on rails.
I don't know what
How
you're
do you
saying,
know what
but
rails are?
On
Okay.
Shut
wooden
up.
planks that support
I
structure.
imagine we know what rails are.
Senga, how do you know what the rail is?
As you guys begin
Dwarves
to walk...
loves rails.
No, you're grand. No, don't worry about it. As you guys are walking down towards the city, it takes you about an hour to get down the hills, yeah? Eventually, you come to the outskirts of the city. Like, no, there's no buildings or anything like that, but you are, like, it says, like, new arrivals this way. And you guys are basically funneled. I'm assuming you guys will follow these signs saying new arrivals this way, yeah? You guys are funneled basically into this massively long line, and yous are fears of, being looked at strangely because you're in rags are quickly evaporate, because you guys are in a crowd of unbelievable variety. You have orcs in leather armor. You have strange-looking gentlemen wearing strange hats and coats, and ladies wearing dresses that are just totally impractical. You have like strange fucking like gnolls that you know what a gnoll is, but they're usually hostile. They're not hostile here. You guys can see like blue people, pink people, red people, all just different types of people. And some people are even poorer than you. I mean, well, not really. I mean, they have rags, but they're same as you, you know. And you guys end up in this queue. You just end up in this absolute queue going into the city.
I grab Iaso's hand and say, darling, stay close. Please do not run off. Stay with us. And I kind of pour it in between me and Senga.
Okay.
Eibhear, I don't want to distract you, but you're looking around a lot, and it's very obvious.
There's a lot of stuff here, and I don't know how I know it works.
Yeah, Eibhear. So, like, even going
That's
in here...
a lamp.
So, as you come to... as you just are funneled into the city, like, even the poles that are up to basically guide you guys through look super different. Eibhear, you've never seen this type of metal work before. It's so unique. You've no idea. Well, you actually do know. You think to yourself, if I wanted to create this, I would need a high pressure energy source and stuff like that, you know, going through all of it. As you're going along, you guys, as you get closer to the towers, you begin to see that some of these towers are lit up, not with flame, but with energy. And these, like I said, these neon signs going down, it's saying all different things. One of them says Bethwin's freshwater shrimp. Yeah.
What the hell is a shrimp?
Yeah, and then one says Tisha one's fabulous cloaks. Like, just all different things, just going along. And it's just like alien. It's just totally, you feel like you guys are in the future. Eventually, you guys make it to the top of the queue. And the end, basically, there's a man standing in the middle, okay, he's basically got a pen. He's got like a book in front of him on kind of like this kind of pedestal thing, and on the right hand side and the left hand side of them are these two guards. These guards look super fucking weird. On one hand, they've got this big shield, and their left they're holding this strange device. You guys don't know what it is, but it bends almost like a boomerang, but it's got like a hole in the tip of it. It's got like a long part at the top of it and a hole in the tip of it, and then there's like this kind of circle part in the center of it, and then there's this bendy thing that they rest their finger on. You guys have no idea what it is. Eibhear, you've already realised, you've gone to your head, this is a ballistic combustion weapon. He wears they wear helmets that have these kind of long horsetails coming out of them, but they've got a tube coming out of the helmet that goes down to their back, connected to something, and then they just have basically full plate armour on. And they're standing there. And in the centre, between the two of them, is this man wearing a tri-horn hat, long kind of blue, fancy kind of unusual style you've never seen before, like a handkerchief around his neck. Down by his side, he has this the weirdest looking sword you've ever seen. It's a black blade with gold rims, with a green gem on the as the pommel that's just kind of glows every couple of seconds, and then the hilt is like a cross, and at the end of each one is another kind of glowing green energy. You already have deducted that this is some sort of reinforced energy blade, but you just don't know how it works. Yeah, you need to get your hands on it proper to look. And he just kind of
got a lightsaber.
Without even looking up at you, right? This would be cat's tail. Gomez, what are you doing? He just goes, name.
Which one of us is first, actually?
All of you.
Senga Arran.
Senga Arran.
Eibhear.
How do you spell that?
Eibhear.
Okay, you can clearly see. You can clearly wrote down EBA. Okay, he's completely changed your name. And I was going to say her name.
Altash Morxan.
Write it down.
And do you give these names to anyone?
Iaso is her name.
Damaras.
Iaso Damaras. You just wrote Y-A-S-O. Iaso.
Iaso.
It's not cool, guys.
It's not supposed to be cool.
No, but like,
And,
you don't give your names to anyone, do you?
It's the fifth gentleman.
Tell you to
Um,
introduce yourself. Yes.
name is Quinn.
Quinn. Hey.
Queen.
And without looking up, what is your listed race?
Human.
Dragonborn.
Genocide.
Dwarf.
Kalishtar.
He looks up. That's not a listed race. You trying to be funny?
Oh, human.
He goes back to writing.
Sorry, she's a bit not
I love the way yours saying that.
I look at the three of them and I go, not cool, guys, not cool.
Where are you arriving from?
The forest.
The forest.
Yeah, the
Yes,
forest.
The forest.
Eibhear, your eyes glow as you're looking at his quill because he's not dipping it. This is a quill that just never seems to run out of ink. He's fascinated by it.
Is it a
Pyro.
point quill or
Forest, are you trying to be funny? You didn't realise I can reject you from entering Visentria?
Well, we don't exactly want the people we know to know where we're coming from.
Well, we're home.
we don't even know if we know where we came from. We don't know.
have a home.
Iaso's gonna turn around and go, we were attacked on the road and
Yes, oh, it's
we-
okay, my darling. Come
we,
to me.
we just
come
need
to
a place
me.
to stay. And
Oh
she
my
goes into
God, she's
Altash.
crying so much.
Roll a
Look at her
persuasion check with advantage.
crying. Look at her crying so
No,
much.
deception,
Why?
deception. Deception check with advantage.
Oh, can I not go persuasion?
No,
Please?
deception check
That
with
is a
advantage.
blatant lie.
Yeah.
Okay, 14 for the first one. And come on, a good number. Oh, 21.
Yes.
Alright. It happens to a lot of people. Verland's very dangerous. The Republic of Centria is safer, though, you'll be glad to know. Just a few more customary questions. Are you now, or have you ever been employed by the Magrotocracy of Imperial Orvanis, the Sedja Empire, or the Empire of Mordraken?
Nope.
Now?
Are they asking us these hard questions? And
It's
she's
okay.
Just bear with me.
She's just traumatized. The fact that
So that's now. Answer for everybody's now, yes?
That's answer for everybody's no.
2 yeses.
Yes? Do you say yes? Look at you, Altash.
No.
Okay. Do you now, or ever have you had magical abilities that are not typical of your species?
What do you mean?
Can you cast spells you're not supposed to be able to cast spells of?
How would you be able to cast spells if you didn't have any?
So that's a
You
no
ever
from you
seen
then.
anyone? Have you ever seen anyone who could cast a spell?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's so rare where we came from. I've never seen it.
Where'd you come from? Thought you didn't know.
But I
From
do
the
know.
forest.
I'm just too
The
obsessed.
forest.
to tell
The
you.
forest. The squirrels.
No,
the
so
bunnies.
why do you keep asking her difficult
It's not magical
questions?
squirrels.
I like dwarves.
There's magic in the forest.
I like dwarves. Let me ask you. Where you from? She's lying.
I'm not
The
lying.
forest. She's nae lion. Nothing can cast spells in the forest.
Oh, you've never seen a fae. Fucking hell. Alright, fucking move
what?
on. This is just taking too long. Get kind of annoyed. So, none of you can cast magic, am I right?
No.
Oh,
No.
Owen, just be careful of the smoke.
Oh, sorry.
What do you intend to do in Visentria?
Work.
Whack, good answer. Anybody else?
No, same for me.
Craft.
And what would be your intended work? Are you just factory workers?
Wherever we can get.
Security.
Very good. Have any of you had an extensive
Or have you been overly exposed to Xantanium?
What?
What?
Xantanium, you know Xantanium?
No.
No.
You don't know what Xantanium...
Whiskey.
Kind of looks back a little bit. Right, okay.
None of you got experience. Alright, you'd know if you fucking did. You'd have 6 arms. Right. Are you
6?
wanted for a
That'd be
crime?
handy in the forge.
Are you wanted for a crime involving, but not limited to, murder, smuggling, kidnapping, or any more heinous crime?
We came for the forest.
Okay.
No crime in the forest.
Welcome to Visentria. Please take a right here and place your hand within the gem scorcher for your glyph.
Wait, the what?
We what?
Just go right along here, and you met with a checkpoint. You're going to put your hand or some other body part in the gem scorcher, and it's going to burn the glyph into your skin.
Why does it burn the
sounds
glyph in?
painful.
Like a brand! You're going to brand us!
I suppose I should explain this a little bit more. So, the glyph represents that you're living in Visentria, but you're not a full citizen, okay? If you lose your hand or your body part containing the glyph, such as can happen in industrial accidents, please report to the nearest Visentria guard post immediately. You need to be remarked. Please understand that you are not a citizen of Visentria until another citizen is willing to sponsor you at the Adeptimin's office. Breaking any laws within Visentria while you are not a citizen will result in immediate exile or death in the city. While you are in Visentria and wearing the glyph, you are agreeing to respect our laws and our order. Do you accept these terms?
I do.
Yes.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to
City
say.
that has segregation in it.
We don't have segregation. What's that? We don't have segregation. We're free city. This democracy. Grand Overseer Zoom. Elected.
Aye.
You're
But
not
you're
Democracy
segregating.
You're not very friendly for front of house.
Oh, ladies, come here.
Just go get your glyphs. I've got
Let's
queue.
just
Come on,
get the
move it along.
We'll get into this, please.
Alright, morning.
Okay, so you guys are... Do you want us to go ahead?
Yeah.
When you turn the corner, there's 2 more of those guards with the armor, the shields, and that strange, weird-looking club on the left hand or whatever it is. And there is this large fucking machine. Oh, Eibhear, you get an erection looking at this thing. It's this large kind of machine. On the side of it is this massive.
Rock hard.
Yeah, it's got this massive tank and pipes leading into it. It's literally a machine. It's like shooting steam out of it and stuff like that, green smoke. And in the middle of it is like this pedestal. And the guards goes, "Put whatever body part you want on it. They get marked by the glyph."
Iaso looks at them and goes, well, what would you recommend?
Usually it's a hand.
Ever don't do what you're thinking of doing.
What?
Know what you're thinking of doing.
You think your glyph could go onto these hands? It won't work.
Yeah, just put your foot in there. And there's no reason to get indecent.
Well, I can do that. My butt, like my shoulder, bicep. No.
My ass.
Who said that? I didn't say that.
You glyph my asshole?
Get a glyph. It as a tramp stamp.
Oh god.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Oh, that was his hand then, does he?
Mm-hmm.
You
Pretty
guys just
tough,
see this thing that just shoots this green energy laser down and just...
Oh.
It really hurts Altash. It only takes a second though, and it burned into your hand is this green kind of energy kind of symbol of an eagle with a crown on it. Oh, not an eagle, but a bird of some sort.
Oh, if I didn't break my spine 3 hours ago, I would have said this was sword.
The 2 guards don't even laugh, they just stand there.
Rango put out her wrist so that it's like where my tattoo is.
Yep. Yeah. So just, once again, burns it in.
Oh, you bastard! Fine, it's gonna be Sarah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go on. You go on.
No, go ahead.
Iaso puts her hand in She closes her eyes and she looks away.
Altash grabs her hand. Grabs her hand so she can squeeze it. Look away.
Thank you, Altash.
The comments are fire right now, lads. Right, so all that's left is Quinn and Eibhear.
Magically ink my
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand in, but without thinking, it's gonna be wrist up, so it'll be the palm of my hand.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, it's really painful there.
So.
I wasn't even thinking.
Just you, Eibhear.
Yes, you have a problem.
I'm going to put my shoulder in. I don't think it will work on my hands.
Yeah, you put your shoulder in it. It does it into it. Okay, please take a left.
Just okay. Before we go, is there any do you know of any places we can get jobs or work?
He literally puts something right up to your neck like that. I said left.
Okay. Just asking.
Go.
I just thought that happened.
You guys are... You can kind of see when you come... There is two ways to go. There's a right passage and a left passage. Which way do you want to go?
Left.
I left after that.
Yeah.
That weapon has some weird combustion thing in it.
What does that mean?
It's like a controlled explosion.
Control.
It's an explosion.
So,
Like right into your face.
you guys, as you're talking, you just walk into this room, right? And all of a sudden, Senga, you just get this bad feeling that there's no way.
I had a bad feeling from the start.
There's no way forward, and you're going, wait a second, and all of a sudden, there's these circular things on each corner of the room, and they light up, and you see, like literally, like lightning, like a lightning wall appears around us.
Well, fuck.
They can harness lightning.
Which you guys can see on roll 20, and then out. And then you guys can basically say, "Oh God, I'm not on the right page." Oh,
So I think
why
this
aren't you
is
guys
not
are on?
much
I'll just
the
put
job
you here.
board. Bit crammed in there.
I know I'm a dwarf, but come on.
You're not the only one. What the fuck?
I don't know why it does that.
I'm
It's
so
weird.
tea. What has happened?
So yeah, you guys just kind of stand there, and out walks. These guys come from like these kind of hidden doors. These are different kinds of guards than the one you saw before. These have long versions of what the other guards were holding. You don't know what they are, and they're pointed
These
at
are-
just like it's that pointing sticks at you. These weird designer sticks at you.
These things blow up as well.
Eibhear, as you look at these lightning things, you kind of look at them and you actually think if you can get one of their sticks off them and jam it in the center of one of these circle things, you believe you can destroy them.
Only I
But
could tell my comrades that sneakily.
Out walks this guy, right? And he is not like anything you guys have ever seen before.
Here's my patch.
He has an eye patch. You've seen plenty of those, lads. Let me tell you that. You've really
That is a device to hide an eye socket.
Thank you.
He has an unusual situation. He's a bit like
update
you.
roll 20 for Twitch. Sorry, just noticed.
Sorry, yeah, thank you, much appreciated. He walks in. He's got this big kind of mustache and this blue kind of coat with all these badges on one side. His right arm, however, he holds like this up, and from the elbow down, his hand isn't flesh. It's like Eibhear, except it's metal. And when he moves it, you can see gears and cogs moving within it. Eibhear, you are astonished. This is a mechanical limb. And he kind of steps forward. Well, look at these! Listen, you've all been marked. You've all been marked for interrogation. You know, come with us, or we can take you in.
The hard way. What's it gonna be, kids?
Where did you get that arm?
Well, I've been the one asking the questions. I just want answers. Gonna come, and we're gonna make this difficult.
What's going on?
I don't mind
What?
answering questions.
Alright then. On the ground. Hands on your heads. Do it!
Hips.
Yeah, I thought you said hips as well.
On the ground,
Ooh.
hands on your
What
head.
are the-
on your hips. Hey, it's great.
Hey, macaroni.
Oh, I've got to do my butt pushes.
Who
Do
complies?
your butt busters.
I'll get down.
reply.
I will comply.
Right, you guys all comply. And then the guards turn the electricity off, and then they come in and they begin to shackle you, okay? Is
Ah, shit.
that okay?
It has to
Usually
be.
you bring a genoa
rather
for
they
dinner
didn't, though.
first.
Fuck's sake.
Anyone want to
Put
resist?
the fire and into the pan. No.
Okay.
You could at least buy us dinner first.
Well, oh no, I'm not gonna do something reckless.
You guys, kind of are led up and are brought kind of into Visentria through kind of a passage through the building. You don't get to see the outside of Visentria at all as you're led kind of through a building. You're kind of brought into a room, and you're all placed at the same table, right? And the guy just looks down and goes, "You're about to be questioned by the second consort of the Shadowmancers. If y'all want to make it through today, I suggest you be honest, forthright, and don't fuck about it. I'll leave you
Yeah,
as good
so-
hands."
Deadly seriously is like, yes.
Okay.
Before
Alright.
you leave, can we ask a question? Or no?
Very well. Go ahead.
Can I just ask, why are we here?
That'll be made abundantly clear to you.
Thank you. That is all. Thank you for your hospitality.
Could we get some water? I'm a bit parched.
Well, that'll depend on how well you talk to the second consul. Good luck.
So, he walks out of the room, and when he closes the door, you realise the second consort's already in the room, standing in a shadowy corner, as they just literally step out. They're wearing this kind of like long, indescribable kind of green cloth that covers this kind of black leather armor. Both their hands are made. Both their arms are these gauntlets that have green energy running down them all around the wrists. The face is completely covered by a hood, a green hood, but you do see one flickering yellow eye. It's going like that. And you can see that he is wearing some kind of helmet. As you can see, there's a long kind of mouth guard that comes down to about here. Almost like a beard guard, if that makes sense. He just kind of steps forward.
Who are you?
We are Iaso, Quinn, Senga, Eibhear, and Altash.
Where do you come from?
Did we need just answer all these questions?
Yes, and you lied.
We're from the Imperium of... whatever, I forget the name.
Imperium Odobus. We're from Kevastok on the border of the Feral Lands.
Second you told the guard, he figured out he didn't know what Xantanium was. Anybody from around these parts will know what that is. Why do I have 5 people from Imperial Orvanis walking in? Now we get refugees occasionally. Never 5 of them that's a dwarf. Whatever she is,
Nods to Iaso,
whatever the fuck he is,
nods to Eb.
and the Dragonborn.
Would you believe me if I told you it was fate?
Why don't you
We're also
elaborate,
not-
see?
Well, we were all trialed wrongly of killing someone. And we were sent to Hell Fecken. And then on the way there, we were attacked by trolls. I severely hurt my back. And we were dragged through the woods. And now we are here.
Back seems fine now.
Jules.
Tell me, how did you get so good at lying?
I ain't
That's
blind.
no lie. That is the truth.
And why did
We
you
were
appear
attacked.
outside? Why did you appear outside the city in a flash of energy?
Your guess is as good as mine.
We
We have no idea how we came to be here.
So I'm supposed to believe that the railroad uses magic now.
The fit?
What's the railroad?
Railroad smuggles people from Orvanis down here to Visentria. Y'all don't know it.
It's
No.
a railroad.
Is that the thing you were talking about, Eber?
Does it involve rails?
Nuts
It'll-
and bolts.
No, it's a figure of speech. It doesn't actually fall. Listen, doesn't matter. Okay? Now listen. Y'all are in a lot of trouble. We know you can do magic because you came from a magic source. I'm gonna give y'all one chance to fess up and tell me what the hell is going on here. But Altash's story here don't add up. How's his back suddenly healed? Now you just coming through some kind of flash. Now I happen to know teleportation is an incredibly advanced form of magic. And I happen to know the railroad don't use it.
How did you know his back was broken?
He just told me.
Oh, but you believed that part.
I didn't say I broke my back.
So you hurt your back, sorry.
Yeah, I broke my back.
Maybe that part was a lie too.
Well, so he is
Fall
lying
through a
then.
hole.
No, but I mean, you can't just pick apart the parts you want to be real. That's a little.
I'm the second consort. Because you're Imperial Orvanis, I know how little you know about Visentria. But I'm on the Council of Seven Cities. I can pick apart whatever the fuck I want.
Well, we do not mean no harm here. I am just letting you know, and you should know yourself. If we know how to use magic and we are from where we say we're from, to how does that add up? Wouldn't we be exiled? Wouldn't we be killed?
Magic
Murdered?
is not exactly illegal in the Centria, but it is rare. The Magrotocracy Guild manage it. Now I could hand you over to them. Or we could find out just how much fate really brought you here, Mr. Altash. So let me tell you something. It just so happens I'm in need of people. I have a mission that if you decide to fuck me over and fail, it's not the end of the world. But should you go ahead and complete this for me, I'll know I can trust you. And I'll protect you from the Magromancers. But I'm gonna need to know a few things first to see if I can trust you. Even begin this. I need to know exactly what y'all are capable of.
See, the thing is, we don't know yet.
Basically,
we are working it out.
We weren't magic, and then we met someone who gave us magic, and now. Well, I don't think I got any magic, but now.
Yeah, talking.
I
It
don't
was
know.
whatever it was. It was talking about fate. And just this is where you're meant to be, and then suddenly.
So it sounds like y'all made some deal with an archfey or something like that.
No, there was no
I
deal.
don't-
Actually, to be honest, they
Well-
specifically said it's not a deal.
Am I
It was
supposed
a
to believe
gift.
that something's just walking around out there talking about fate, giving people magical powers?
Well, we don't. Well, Either way, anything we say, then you won't believe us because that's the truth.
Roll a persuasion check, Altash.
Oh.
You're getting an advantage because Iaso's crying.
Thank God.
Oh, am I?
Oh, 2 twos.
Oh,
2 twos.
Fuck off. That makes 22. Hey.
That's not how it works.
So that's how it's gonna be then.
it is now.
What about you, Silent One?
He looks at you, Quinn.
You ain't said much.
Don't speak unless I'm. Well, don't generally speak unless it's important. I figured these clowns had it covered.
Why is it everyone else's heart's beating so fast from fear and yours is quiet as a mouse?
Because I know there's 2 ways this goes. One, we all leave here and we go and do your mission for you, and we do it well. Or 2, we end up in the stocks or dead.
Well, no, there ain't no stocks here in Centria, but there is the Magrotocracy.
You get what I mean? It's a figure of speech. You're like, we'll be dead.
Or
Y'all
worse.
y'all don't know what you can do, which is an unusual stance to take in here. I've never heard anybody say that before. And y'all claiming that someone just came along and gave you those powers.
Aye.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
We fell
Yes.
through a hole.
He
There
called
was
himself
water.
Guardian, but I don't know what of. He never really said anything else than that.
I'll tell you what then. I'll take a chance on y'all. But y'all disappoint me. I'll hand you right over to Magrotocracy's Guild. And I'll just let you know, if they don't take you safe to wield magic in the city, they just vaporize you. You know what vaporize means?
No.
Something
They-
involving
it-
vapor.
It means reduce your body to beyond ash. Now there's literally nothing left of your physical form, okay? And those marks on your hand, I can very easily turn those to runes of tracing. You know what a rune of tracing is?
No.
Let me guess, you can chase us.
I can trace you, I can chase you, and I know where you are. And you will never
Well,
see
then-
me coming.
That's handy.
Don't make me do that. Here's what I'm proposing. There's a Xantic ore smuggling operation. Do you know what Xantic ore is?
No.
Xantic ore is the resource that runs Visentria. And it's turned into Xantanium, which is what makes our green lights green. And what we use
And
to
gives people 6 arms, I remember your man saying.
That's if you're exposed to raw Xantanium. You see, when Xantic ore is awakened, it gives off what's called radiation. And you don't want to be near radiation, because what it'll do is, once again, it could vaporize you, it could make you grow 6 limbs, it could rot you from the inside out. It's not good. But I'm not here to babysit y'all. I want you to go to the Xantic ore smuggling operation, because I believe they've been sending ore to Imperial Orvanis. See, Imperial Orvanis want our technology. That's all they live for. They ain't got it yet. I want you to infiltrate, take down whatever method they're using. Get this ore out of Centria. What were y'all in Imperial Orvanis?
Guards.
Territorum.
6 in that company.
69.
Yes.
Everybody I've ever had come from Centria, or from Imperial Orvanis to Visentria. It's been the goddamn Territorum. It's been the goddamn most useful to me. Because you rootless bastards. That's what I need. You will not tell anybody I've offered you this mission. You will not tell anybody we even met. My good friend out there, Gustav, will keep this quiet.
Who's Gustav?
Gustav is my good buddy. He is also the general of the Vicentrian Guard in the Wilco Flats. That's the district of the city you're currently in. But once again, I'm not going to babysit you. I need you to go to a speakeasy called the Coggercan on West Dimitri Street in the Heshtentag.
and say to the bartender, "Moon looks great in this green night." Say it back to me.
Moon looks great in this
Moon
green
looks
night.
great in this green light.
Moon looks great in the green light.
Night, not light. Night,
Ah,
on this
so
green night.
Night.
Moon looks great on this green night.
This
If you
green
get this
night.
wrong, you'll be killed. Or they'll try and kill you. What I'm hoping is you'll be brought on as mercenaries. Brought down, and then I want you to disrupt the operation whatever way you can. And then get back to me. You will meet me here in this building. You understand?
Aye.
Yeah.
Now,
Will they give us equipment or
I'm going to
we're
arm
kind
you.
of
I'm going to arm you. I'm going to send you here. Making you my responsibility. Don't make me flay you. If you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the city, you could go to the Pig and Barrel Inn. Speak to a lady there named Cassandra. She'll answer questions, give you the lay of the land. Tell you what you need to know about the survival of Visentria. Okay? You can tell her I sent you, and that is the only person you could tell I sent you. Got it?
And what's your name?
I don't have a name. I'm the Second Consul.
That's a name.
That's a title. And do me a favor. While you're doing this, hide your magic. Whatever it is you can do, hide your fucking magic. Because if you get reported to the Magromancers separate to me, I cannot help you.
What you're saying is don't leave witnesses.
I did not say that.
You
That's
might.
what I heard.
Maybe that's what you heard, but that's not what I said. I cannot tell you to not leave witnesses. Okay.
Sorry, why can't we use magic here? I thought this is like the free place.
You should spend a little bit of time for Centria. That'll answer your question.
Freedom isn't free.
I look
Alright.
to Senga and I go, was that a bad question, Senga? I thought this was.
Alright, Mom,
No.
follow me.
It wasn't a bad question.
Come on, follow me, quickly.
Mhm.
Fine.
You guys are led down through this little corridor. And, like, this is not like anything in Imperial Orvanis. The walls are made of metal. And there's no torches to light the way like there would be in Imperial Orvanis. Instead, there's like these kind of lights that run along the wall that are screwed, that bolted into the wall. They're made of metal too, but they give off green light. And there's like these like it's just like a glass tube, but inside it you can just see a couple of like green stones just giving off light. You quickly deduced like that this is like just some sort of energy source just pumping out light. As you guys walk down the hall, you guys are brought into a room. It's got various types of armor and weapons in it. You can all take one weapon, one set of armor if you can find one that fits. Start with you. Points at you, Ebbet.
What armor do they have?
They have some chainmails and some leather armors.
I will take a chainmail then.
Right over there. What weapon you want?
Do you have a shield?
I got one shield. It's a wooden shield.
the
It's
shield.
an old shitty shield. These are all contraband that have been taken off people coming to the city. This is quite clearly an orc shield.
That's fine. I'll take it. That's me.
A weapon.
That'll be my own weapon, and I'll show my fist up.
You, Altash.
I'll take leather.
All right, over there. What weapon you want?
Would it be cheeky that I could take Granite's one and maybe have two rapiers if you have it?
2 weapons. I don't have 2 rapiers. I got 1 rapier and a short sword.
Well, that will do.
They're not great quality. But they are. What about you, Iaso?
I'll take the chainmail,
Okay.
and I don't need a weapon. I'm okay.
That's. Why don't you want a whip?
Just take
she looks
the
at him.
dagger.
If Eibhear wants to take one for me, he can. But I'm like, I look at him deadly serious, and I'm like, I'm the medic.
Do you have anything bludgeoning? She'll take it.
Glove over there in the corner if you want it. What about you, Quinn?
I will walk over and pick up that glove. And
Okay.
Sorry, Holly.
I always told you, take a weapon. If you don't need to use it, it's fine.
I begrudgingly take it. I'm like, thank you.
What about you, Quinn?
I'm gonna take leather.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't take a rapier either. I thought a rapier was a light weapon. It's not.
It is.
You changed it?
No, it is a
It
little.
is.
Changed it? It's not a light weapon. Not in D&D Beyond, so.
It's finesse. It's not light.
Finesse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it used to be finesse light.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can
No.
change it.
Does it matter?
Yeah, for
Means
well,
he
unless you
technically
two want
can't
it.
use too easily. I don't think.
Well, I'm doing
Unless you
dual
have
wielding.
to
I'm
wield.
doing dual wield fire, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Oh,
unless
a
you
rapier
wanna-
isn't really meant to be dual wielded, I don't think.
Yeah, but it's so weird because it used to be. Is that alright if I change it for a scimitar? A rapier for a scimitar?
Yeah.
It's the exact same, except for it's just the finesse
Yeah,
light.
that's fine. That's fine.
I'm just going to.
Quinn, you kind of
Qu-
know you don't really need a weapon.
Yeah, like he looks at all the ones that are here and is like, "No, I'm good." Could I see one of those combustion things, though? The things Auber's talking about.
You think I'm going to give you a gun?
That's what it's called.
A gun?
Roll
No,
a
I
persuasion
just
check.
wanna look.
Roll a persuasion check.
+4, so. Ah, fuck you, dice. 11.
You're not getting a gun out of me. Not until I can trust you.
So that's a bargain that we can make for future. Yeah, no, I'm good with just leather.
What about you, dwarf?
Wait, no, Daryl, before he moves on, Iaso looks at Eibhear like he's not taking a weapon.
You'll see.
Shrills her eyes.
Can I take a weapon instead of him then? I've been serious.
You got any chain shirts?
Chain mail.
I chain shirts though.
Chain mail. So what do you want? I said, what do you want?
I'll take some leather armor.
Right. He throws down. I don't know why there's a Scottish accent there.
Are we putting in, sorry, Daryl, are we putting the cast off leather armor? That's the one with the shittier AC? Or is it just
Nah, it's
regular?
Just regular leather armor. And what weapon?
Same for the chainmail, is it? Regular chainmail armor?
Regular chainmail armor, yeah.
Right.
And it's
so
really
leather,
shoddy
yeah?
stuff. It's like not. It's like some of it's made. Some of it's patchwork. Clearly, like poor people owned this armor that was confiscated from them. Probably criminals. What weapon do you
What
want,
is it?
Sega? Sorry, Altash?
It's just studded leather, is it?
No, just normal leather.
I think that's. Is that not
Nah, there's one up below it. What weapon do you want, Jess?
A dagger.
He hands you a dagger.
Oh, sorry.
Now, you dwarves have a very nice reputation in the city.
Do we?
You do realise there's an entire district that was created by the dwarves.
Which ones?
Those who didn't really want to sit under Orvanis.
Alright.
Talk about that later. Talk to Cassandra if you want to know more. Right. Out the door to your right. When you come back here, you better have it done. Don't fail me. There's your one chance to prove to Visentria that you can be more than just refugees.
Is there any, you wouldn't have confiscated any smithing tools, would you?
What the fuck do I look like?
You have a lot of stuff here.
It's shit. That's why you're gonna look like proper mercenaries when you show up. He hands you a
I,
letter. He hands you a
I
letter
look
basically
up.
showing you where the Cogger Khan is and showing you where the Pig and Barrel is. Pig and Barrel is in the Vagaruk district, and the Cogger Khan is in the Heston Toyg district. You guys are in the Wilco Flats.
So sorry,
but-
Cassandra's in the Pig and Barrel, did you say?
It's Cassandra. Yeah, she's in the Pig and Barrel in the Vagaruk district.
See you later now. Be more.
Be mayor.
Be more, he said. Alright. You guys want to go?
Oh no.
Are we unchained?
Yeah, you're not shackled. He's unshackled in that room.
Do you know roughly what kind of time of day it is?
It's still nighttime.
Oh, it is nighttime.
You don't know what time though, unless you have the key in mind. You don't know what time it is.
I'm gonna just like slowly just go with my swords. Just like
You see Altash do that, and you're like, "Fucking hell, Altash is good with those."
How come two?
two is always better than one.
You happen to get a look at those guns he was talking about? Ed?
Yes. They use some kind of powder that explodes. I don't know what it is. And it shoots things. Or ejects metal balls. I don't know what they're called. But I know they're a gun now, it seems.
Yeah, seems like a thing to kind of get our hands on, doesn't it?
They gave us some gold.
Oh yeah, he did.
Well,
He gave us he gave us all 5 silver each.
5
Ooh.
silver.
Fucking rich over here.
Bastard.
Yeah, that's basically to keep yourselves alive while you're doing the job.
Hmm.
And then he
Dude,
basically go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Daryl. No, you continue.
Just basically, he just points at the door for you to leave.
You got a rough time frame for us on this thing when it has to be solved by?
Just get it done.
Well, more so like when is it happening right now, or is it happening at a certain time in a certain place?
Right, no, just head over when you're ready.
I go over to Senga and like kind of fall on her, kind of, but I'm like trying to get her to help me up. But like I'm trying to like pretend that I'm not like there's something going on with me, so I'm trying to like just lean on her so she can help me out. Like
Roll a performance check.
Gonna like take his elbow and be, "Fuck, are you doing?"
we have her quick. Performance. 5.
Would I?
Oh, Jesus.
Would I get from Altash that he's trying to act weird?
Yeah.
Fuck, Altash. Is that your stomach again? Oh, yeah, fucker. We gotta get out of here. We gotta find somewhere to go quick. It's his stomach. It's his stomach again.
The Segel consort just
Told
stands
you
there
to
with his
be
hands crossed.
quiet.
Have you ever seen a dragonborn take a shit? It's rotten.
Oh,
Kinda
no.
like, I started to walk. I just started trying to walk out of the place by myself, holding my
Come on.
stomach.
Are you guys gonna walk
Come
out into the
on.
street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
look at him
walk.
and I go, oh, yeah, no, I walk out then.
Go on, Iaso.
No, it's okay. No, it was just fluff. It's fine.
It's fine. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, are you done with us, or?
I've said several times I would like you all to leave.
Bye then. She went away.
See ya.
You guys.
Bye.
You guys walk out onto the street and like it's alien, entirely alien. You guys see like massive fucking sky-rise buildings going like up as far as you can see. All around you there's pipes and steam, and there's even grates on the ground where the steam coming out of that. Ahead of you can see like fucking a massive citadel in the center, miles down the road. The street just seems to go on forever both ways, and like there's just strange people walking around. In one corner you see kind of a man walking by on crutches. He's like coughing, like really sickly coughing. You see a couple of amputees in the corner begging. You see groups of people walking by. But what is truly the most shocking is the smell. Everywhere is just this metallic chemical smell combined with human filth. The streets are crawling with rats. The road, there's like the path that leads through it, you don't know what's for. It's just waterlogged with holes and everything in it. It is truly not what you imagined Visentria would be. People around here look rough. They look injured, they look downtrodden, they look exhausted. But what is more than anything is the smell. It is just horrible. It feels filthy here. But you're outside now. You do instinctively back against the wall, like you're just kind of like, what the hell? This is insane.
Senga's gonna be like super wanting to keep a watch out. She is uncomfortable as fuck, and she's just gonna make sure like no one approaches us.
Should we
She's gonna
go?
just be extremely perceptive and be like, "We gotta get going where we gotta get going. Come on."
Should we go to the big barrel and rest?
Altash finds doors just to sit down to catch his breath.
Are you doing
What's wrong
okay,
with you?
buddy?
Well, Senga, maybe need to have a shit.
I don't know.
You
were
don't
acting
need to take
weird.
a shit.
Yes, because I'm feeling weird.
You're feeling shit.
Daryl, would Iaso be able to do
Forget
anything
about
for
it. Forget it. Let's go.
Roll a medicine check.
him? 9. Shit.
No. You don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, as you guys kind of step out to walk off, you kind of hear this kind of screeching throughout the city. And there's these weird kind of metal cones sticking in a building with this kind of circle in the middle of it, with loads of holes in it. And it's like, Eibhear, roll me so I'm not giving you all the information anymore. I'm just going to give you roll an intelligence check. What will we go with here for this? Yeah, roll me an intelligence. saving
Arcana,
throw.
no?
Or Arcana check. Yeah, Arcana check will do fine.
Arcana? Okay. It's the
Roll.
same.
Roll a nature check because this is pure nature.
15.
Yeah, you kind of like looking at it and you can kind of see the chills going into it, and you deduce only from the shape of it alone that this is some sort of sound teleportation device. It's making sound come from somewhere. And you just hear, and now a word from the Grand Overseer Zun. And you guys just hear,
Those pipes are bringing the voice.
yeah, and you guys are shocked, like, what the hell? And you say, my fellow Vicentrians, it is I,
Oh god, no.
your huge Grand Overseer Don Razun, and I am here to tell you about my new favorite place to eat, Feral Freshwater Shrimp. Bethwin's Cool Water Shrimp Factory on Upper Welcome Street in the Andavian District. It's huge, it's fantastic, nobody knows more about freshwater shrimp than me. It's my first choice. Stay free, my fellow Vicentrians.
Grand Overseer Zoot out.
End the session.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Altash, I feel like we need to do the FBI move on him.
I think he's hiding in a place called Mar-a-Lago.
This is the second time Daryl's done this. We did it in Star Wars as well.
So that was first session of Villains of Visentria. Wasn't that grim, guys, was it?
Oh, is that us?
Yet.
Yeah, that wasn't that grim. Yeah, I just like was paralyzed for like a few minutes.
Yeah, this is like you've had in 3 sessions. It's going to be like you've had 3 sessions now. You know, I'm not going to be nice anymore.
I just can't wait until Yasio's whole personality changes. I can see her being just like a goody, yeah, my god, and then fucking
I kill puppies.
Eat flesh.
Nom 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 nom.
If you don't break Jenny Darrell, you failed.
That's nice. I'll get that done. Don't worry about that. Oh my god, that was fun. It's very warm though here in Ireland, guys. I have to tell you.
Oh, stop.
Welcome to Visentria.
Yeah, it was fun. That was fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Really like that.
Good.
Yeah, I'm kind
It
of.
was a cool way to kind of let us pick our powers.
That
love
was
that.
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And also, it was like I know it has to end now, but it's so sad because I think at the start, like you're a bit nervous and stuff, and then it kind of goes as the session goes on, and then you get into it, and like the first one's always a bit, you know, like really good, but you're just not how you would be in 5 sessions where you're like, this is what I say and this is what I do, you know.
Yeah, you get into the character over time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fair. You guys did great. I know it was kind of a linear session, but you guys are free now. You're in a sandbox world now. The comments have been fired all night, guys. By the way, thank you very much. It's been entertaining me endlessly.
You say linear session. You say linear session, but I think that is kind of. I don't mean this in a bad way. This is the first time we actually had a choice when we flew out the portal, and you were like, "What do you want to do now?" And I was like, "Wait, there's no like menacing time
We're
pressure.
free.
There's no demon about to kill everyone." It was
So
awesome.
we could literally walk away and do fuck now.
Yeah, we go and have a glass of wine by the ocean. That was super cool.
Yeah, you guys are just like, it's gonna be interesting because you guys are just in Visentria now and completely lost. Like, it's just gonna be. I can't wait to see how you figure life out, because can you imagine how much of a culture shock that is.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna get us killed.
I won't rely on.
There's too much shit going on. I see all.
What part I try to rely on her, she tells everyone that I'm going to shoot the place down.
I know you were acting. I didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
Did you
Just all of a
actually
sudden
need
come
to take
over.
a shit?
We should have given her the code word.
A 7'2" dragonborn comes over and leans on a 4'8" dwarf, going. She's gonna be like,
your shit.
There's only one way you could have proved that you could have actually gone through with it, Altash. He's like, you're lying, and you're like,
Just wait,
Roll to shit, please.
Just wait until you find out what it is. And then you'd be like, oh.
Alright.
Was it automatically fail a constitution saving throw to shit yourself?
Yeah.
So Daryl is our big baddie, your man. This is huge.
Jenny,
huge.
I don't know. How? I couldn't tell you that in session 1. Come on now.
I like the answer. Anyway.
You can tell us because it's huge.
Hey, I'll take questions.
It's huge.
What,
Huge. This session has been
Really
huge,
big.
guys. It's been fantastic. It's been brilliant. It's been huge.
That's actually a fucking quality.
Yeah, it's really good.
Chaotic question.
Okay, we're gonna rank out questions.
Wait now. Wait for waffle.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait
No.
now.
Raid for it.
Gonna be a huge rage. Huge.
And make a huge rage all over the tits. Okay, I mean, what? Fuck, I didn't say that. Okay, guys. I'll see you all next week. Next Wednesday, where we will fucking see if they survive their first day in Visentria. It's been
Dun, 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 dun.
horrible hell for them so far. I'll see you guys on the flip side, and I'll see y'all later. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye,
Bye to
y'all.
anybody who's listening on the podcast as well. Bye.
I
Yeah.
think we should
Oh,
do
actually,
it.
fuck! Before I go, quickly join the Discord. That's wrong.
No, we should do it.
Join
Say
this
goodbye,
one.
in a, say goodbye in a Quinn voice. Like, bye, y'all. See you
Yeah,
next
search
week, y'all.
make this
See you
epic
later,
on
y'all.
most social media and you'll find us.
Yeah.
Yep. Do all that stuff. Yep. I'll see you guys later. And as Quinn says, bye bye.
Bye.
They're taking up my mind.
That was awesome.
That was really fun.
I'm gonna end the stream. Hang on.